Chin Music, a baseball podcast, episode 51. As we are just starting the stream here, as I get everything situated here, looks like we're good on this end. We're getting the YouTube stream started, and we'll be going live over on Twitch as well. What's good? Killah Noez here, as I try to get all this figured out and situated. But yes, I will have you on the play-by-play. If you guys want the full Monty, full production, make sure you guys are following me over on my Twitch channel and get the full Monty there as we get you ready for first pitch between the Dodgers and Yankees. First pitch coming up at 7:10. Okay, we got a little delay here that I do not like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The delay's on my stream deck, and I should not be getting no delays. Just checking up all my stuff here. Yeah, you see, my scenes are getting stuck for whatever reason. That's not good. Okay. We'll reset that. But yeah, again, the full Monty's obviously over on the Twitch channel. As my stream deck is stuck on stupid here. Of course it is, and I cannot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's go, stream deck. Okay. As we try to get all this situated here. All right, stream deck is still taking forever to respond, which I do not like. Stream deck up here. Will that help? Maybe. I got to be careful on that swing, man. That swing's going to take forever to get out. Yeah, this delay, I don't like this delay on the stream deck. Okay. All good. All right, man. I'm just getting ready to go live over on the Twitch, but man, this delay is taking forever. I have to try to figure that out on my own. All right, so we are live over on YouTube. I'm about to go live over on Twitch. It is what it is. As much as I would love to have my stream deck respond like on the spot, and it's not. All right, man. It is what it is. We just roll with it. Chin Music, a baseball podcast, episode 51. Happy Friday going out to everybody. What is good? Killah Noez here, and welcome into Chin Music, a baseball podcast. This is episode 51, where today we'll be watching the Dodgers take on the New York Yankees live from Dodger Stadium. A lot of people are calling this the rematch, which I don't see it as a rematch, but I guess we'll go with it. It is a rematch of the World Series between the Dodgers and the Yankees. And welcome in as we just getting the stream started here. I'm a little bit choppy on one side, and I don't know how I feel about it. As long as the game is not choppy-oppy, I think we'll be good. Sometimes I can't stand choppy feeds. So I'm kind of looking here, making sure. Ay, caray. All right, man. If we have any issues, we'll restart the stream. But we are live over on YouTube and on Twitch. As we prepare for first pitch. First pitch coming up at 7:10. And we are waiting for Apple TV to go live over on the Fire Stick, which I'm using right now. And as of right now, it hasn't started. I have a feeling it might start exactly at 7 o'clock. So we're about 20 minutes away from that. Yeah, I don't see it just yet, but okay. That's kind of what it is. In the meantime, I will be sharing. I will be sharing the stream in the meantime. What is this? Can I just hear this? Oh my god. Yeah, man. Just letting anybody in. Okay. Ay. Wow. Happy wife I got to reset my browser here too. I'm not getting the I can't see the chat. Holy moly, a lot of weird things are popping in right now. But happy wife, I see you lurking from Angela Stadium. Yep, Banana Baseball. I was about to ask. Sounds like you're watching the Banana Baseball. Let us know if you can, if there's any special former baseball players out there. You can keep us updated on if they bring any former baseball players out there. That'll be cool. So Happy Wife is at Angel Stadium for the Banana Baseball game that's going down tonight. I heard those tickets are expensive, Happy Wife. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm impressed that Happy Wife is out there checking out the Savannah Bananas. As I'm attempting to share this link and it's taking me forever. Holy moly. All right, there we go. And again, I'm just waiting for Apple to pop in on my Fire Stick. Nothing yet. And it should be popping. I'm gonna guess. I'm taking it from experience. Last week, the game was also on Apple TV Plus, and I kind of remembered it kind of popped up around 7 o'clock. Or at least it was the East Coast, 4 o'clock out here in the West Coast. It popped up in the top of the hour, in other words. So I'm kind of guessing that's when it's going to happen here. So we're about 15 minutes away till we get some sort of live image from Apple TV. In the meantime, we'll get you situated and prepared for the Dodgers Yankees. Again, first pitch at 7:10, and now we just await for Apple TV Plus to give us some sort of broadcast going. All right. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for the Yankees. They'll start off with Trent Grisham playing center field, leading off. Batting second, playing right field, Aaron Judge. Playing left field, batting third, Cody Bellinger. In the cleanup spot for the Yankees, playing first base, Paul Goldschmidt. Doing the DH, batting fifth, Ben Rice. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, and Anthony Volpe. Batting seventh, catching, Austin Wells. Batting eighth at second base, Jorbit Vivas. And batting ninth, playing third base, Oswald Peraza. Lineup for the New York Yankees. Pitcher will be Max Fried. Homegrown guy, Max Fried, left-handed pitcher. Comes in with a 7-0 record, 1.29 ERA, 67 strikeouts, and probably is undoubtedly, alongside with Tariq Skubal, one of the top pitchers in the American League so far in this season. So Max Fried on the bump for the New York Yankees. Lineup for the Dodgers. Leadoff, designated hitter Shohei Ohtani. Batting second, right fielder Teoscar Hernandez. Batting third, doing the catching, Will Smith. Batting fourth, playing first base, Freddie Freeman. Batting fifth at center field, Andy Pages. Batting sixth, playing second base, Tommy Edman. Batting seventh, playing third base, Kike Hernandez. Batting eighth, playing left field, Michael Conforto. And batting ninth at shortstop, Miguel Rojas. You'll notice that Mookie Betts is not in the lineup today for the Dodgers. Mookie Betts is out with an injured toe. Apparently, he injured it at his house. Might have stumped it somewhere. Maybe on furniture. We've all done it. And he must have gotten it pretty good because he is out of the lineup. Ay caray. And I'm already saying he might have dropped a bowling ball on it. Who knows? I'm not sure if he's going to be available off the bench either. And that's a big loss in that Dodger lineup in such a big game tonight over at Dodger Stadium. Mookie Betts out of the Dodger lineup with a stumped toe. Ay caray. Pitching for the Dodgers will be Tony Gonsolin. Tony Gonsolin, the Catman. He'll be coming in with a record of 2 wins, 1 loss. ERA at 4.68. Right-handed pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers. It'll be Tony Gonsolin versus Max Fried of the New York Yankees. So, yeah, the Dodgers are coming off a loss to the Cleveland Indians in what looked like they were on their way to sweeping the series out there in Cleveland. And all hell broke loose in the 7th, 8th inning for the Dodgers, where the bullpen cannot hold the lead. And unfortunately, Tanner Scott and Alex Vesia pretty much gave up the lead to the Cleveland Guardians. Guardians were able to savor the finale out there in Cleveland. Dodgers do take 2 out of 3, and they come back from that road trip, winning 3, losing 3. So they played 500 on the road trip against the Yankees and the Cleveland Guardians. Now they come back for some home cooking, and it's not going to get any easier. We talked about how these next few games in these next few weeks, they will be playing teams that are well over 500. So this is a true test in the season for these Los Angeles Dodgers, going up against worthy opponents that are playing well over 500. And it continues with the New York Yankees for a 3-game weekend series, and then followed by the New York Mets, who will come to Dodger Stadium. So, pair of New York teams at the Ravine this weekend into early next week. And again, we're just getting started here. Chin Music Baseball Podcast, episode 51. We are awaiting the broadcast from Apple TV. I'm using my Fire Stick for this one. We did it last week, too, and it worked. We had a couple little hiccups here, but for the most part, it kind of held its own. So we're just waiting for the Apple Plus TV to go live here on the Fire Stick, and we'll start getting you the images over on Twitch. Over on YouTube, you'll be stuck with me just doing the play-by-play on the audio tip. Just a heads up. If you guys do want to join in on the full Monty, on the full episode, on the full production here on Chin Music, please consider joining us over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Chin Music Podcast, and you'll find us. But as of right now, no images from Apple TV just yet. And I got to guess we're about 10 minutes away from Apple TV Plus going live here. Nothing just yet. Also, if you guys want to join in on the fun over on the Chin Music Call Your Shot leaderboard, these are the current standings. We didn't have a home run on Wednesday's game, so everything kind of more or less stays the same. But if you guys want to call your shot, who you think will be the first Dodger to hit a home run in today's game, let us know up on the chat who you want to take, and we'll throw you up there. A happy wife. I do see that you that you said Ohtani, so I'm going to put you down for Ohtani, happy wife. Shouts to happy wife again. Happy wife hanging out at Angel Stadium, where they are taking in the Savannah Bananas baseball game out there in Anaheim. And be nonstop. Everybody jumping on the Ohtani train. What up, BNS? Happy Friday, brother. I'll put you down for Ohtani as well. So happy wife, BNS. Put you guys down for Ohtani. I got a feeling you guys ain't the only ones that are going to pick Ohtani. I'm still figuring out. Again, no Mookie Betts in the lineup, so I'm still trying to figure it out. Of course, DJ Access will go with Ohtani. Let me look at that lineup again. So it's Ohtani, Teoscar, Will Smith, Freeman. You know what? I'm going with Teoscar. I'll put myself down for Teoscar Hernandez. How about that? Team Teo all the way. Teo will hit one against. Hopefully, he hits one against Max Fried. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'm putting myself down for Teoscar Hernandez. There it is. I need to get a 2 on mine, says BNS. I need to catch up. I'm going with the numbers. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are tied with 1, but keep in mind too, BNS, it's about consistency. Just with anything that we do, it's all about consistency. Whether it's this little silly game that we got here on Call Your Shot, it's all the thing for everything. Just about anything you do, it's consistency. It's that whole thing, right? Practice makes perfect. Now, well, not necessarily perfect, but you get better at it. That's for sure, right? So that's what it is. You see the top players. You see Access. Access is constantly one of the first guys that pops in here on the stream, and right away he's already calling his shot with Ohtani, and you see him at the top of the E-Dog. It's a consistent guy here as well. You know what I mean? So there's no coincidence that the fact that they're on top of the heap in that board. But then it does involve a little bit of luck as well. You actually got to guess the right person as well when you do make that call. You know what I mean? Winner gets a gift card from BNS at the end of the season. What? From the Dodger store. BNS. What? But what if you win though? No. I could do the giveaway. If you want to contribute something, let me know, BNS. But yeah, I am going to contribute something, and we're doing something during the All-Star break. We'll tally up the score during the All-Star break, and then we'll go from there. Shouts to BNS. Who wants to pitch in for a gift card? What you thinking, BNS? Like an In-N-Out gift card? Wingstop? Buffalo Wild Wings? What are you thinking, brother? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of giving out a gift card. Definitely, it's a great idea. But yeah, we're gonna announce the win. Well, we'll find out who the winner is at the All-Star break. Excess, what's wrong with Mookie? Mookie is out. Dave Roberts, I just heard him say that he has a bad toe. He must have banged his toe at home, supposedly. I'm starting to think maybe he dropped a bowling ball on the toe during the day off yesterday. But yeah, that's kind of. I don't think Dave Roberts really wanted to go into specifics. He did kind of tell the media and address the media to kind of find out from Mookie Betts himself. But it seems like it was a an accident that happened at home. Sometimes you guys probably walking barefoot, and he probably banged his toe without wanting to, and now he's out of the game. He's out of the lineup, unfortunately. So no Mookie Betts in the lineup. Wingstop mejor. Hope he gets better. Yeah, he should be better. I mean, come on, man. We've all stumped our toes. It hurts. It hurts for a while, and then after the second or third day, you're back to like, all right, I'm good. You do feel it. I'm saying, if you stump your toe like really good, you feel it for a couple of days. Let's not front like you don't. But I mean, my whole thing is like, come on, man. Freddie Freeman has a bad ankle, and you see him getting treatment. Supposedly, he gets treatment like a couple hours before the game. And you telling me Mookie Betts can't get treatment on that? Tape it up, put a little bit of extra pressure. You know what I'm saying? But hey, look, I don't know. I'm not one to call out people, but sometimes that's what we do here on Chin Music. But when you compare it to other players, you see what Freddie Freeman is doing with that bad ankle. You know what I'm saying? And you see him trying to stretch singles into doubles. I'm just saying. But yeah, let's hope he gets better, because Dodgers are a lot better team with Mookie Betts in the lineup batting second. And unfortunately, the Dodgers will not have that luxury of having Mookie Betts in the lineup due to that stump toe. Ay caray. BNS, I was at Yamava all day yesterday. That sports bar is dope. We got to watch the game there. Like I said, BNS, I've only been to Yamava only once, and that was a couple years ago. I didn't really venture off. I was just taking in on the live radio remote that AM 570 had, and it paid off because I got myself a shopping spree. But like I said, I didn't really venture off. But I'll take your word for it, man. They're having viewing raffles today and tomorrow and Sunday. Okay, BNS. Sounds dope. Yashua Mata with the check-in. Hello, welcome in. Yashua, don't forget to call your shot if you can. We've already went over the lineups. I'll run it one more time for you. Otani, Teoscar, Will Smith, Freddie Freeman, Andy Pages, Tommy Edman, Kike Hernandez, Michael Conforto, Miguel Rojas, all in the starting lineup today. So if you want to take your pick, and he's going with Tommy Edman, Tommy Tanks. All right, Mr. Mato, I will put you down for Tommy Tanks. Good luck. Yeah, man, Dodgers need Tommy Edman to start swinging a productive bat. He has not been able to do that as of late, especially since he came back from that ankle injury from the IL. He's come back, but he has not been able to perform. Not sure if that ankle's still giving him issues, but he's been struggling at the plate for the Dodgers. And let's hope this weekend he's able to kind of find a swing back, hopefully. Gizmo with the check-in. Got my money on Freeman. Gizmo. Happy Friday, Gizmo. Thank you so much for joining us. Let me put you down for Freddie Freeman. Wow, the pizza's here. Look at this. Pizza. Double. Shout out to Double Play, man. It's our local pizza out here in La Puente. And we've been going there forever. And, I think it's dope, too, that it has a play on a baseball reference as well. Double Play Pizza out here in La Puente. So, Gizmo, I'll put you down for Freeman. Let's do that. All right, Nat Loves Musica. Hello, happy Friday, Nat. What up? Are we picking anybody? Puro pinche Leo. I see you, Gizmo. Yeah, Leo was in here for a minute. Yeah, I'll be taking a bite too, man. Nat, oh, Nat's been craving some pizza. Word. Mato, you got a P.O. box, or would you ever be interested in getting cards of Raul Mondesi, Brett Butler, Dave Roberts, Dodgers I collect? Yeah, dude, you're naming some of my favorite players, man. Are you kidding me? I don't have a P.O. box, Mato, but if you want, go ahead and whisper me here on the Twitch, and we could connect. Definitely, man. As you could see, I'm a big baseball card collector. I got, you don't even want to see what I have over here on the other side, but yeah, man, we do collect baseball cards here on Chin Music. But yeah, if you want to connect with me, hit me up on the Whisper, man. Appreciate that. Nat, wow, what kind of Nat? You're a ham and pineapple pizza person, right? Or am I tripping? Yeah, Joshua, thank you. Yes, I appreciate that, man. I would love to see what kind of Brett Butler cards you have. Definitely. All right, man. I'm clicking back and forth. Apple TV has not gone live yet on my Fire Stick, and I think it's gonna go live. It should be going live any minute. It's already 7 o'clock out here in the West Coast. We should be going live pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. E-Dog, what up? On the whispered password, rock steady. Look at you. What up, E-Dog? Espiritu's also here hanging out with us. And yes, Nat loves Musica all the way pineapple. Now that I'm older, definitely veggie. I see you, Nat. I thought you had mentioned to us that you like pineapple on your pizza. Which is, in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with pineapple on the pizza. Like I said, I'm not ordering it, but if it's the only pizza around, best believe I'm having some pineapple pizza, definitely. I don't hate on it. I'm just not going to order it. That's all. And that's okay, right? All right, guys. Espiritu, what's up, man? Oh, yes. All right, we're going live here. All right, cool. Apple TV just went live right here, guys. Guys, call your shot, man. E-Dog, call your shot. If I haven't seen it, if you guys don't mind, if you guys threw it up, please let me know. Let me know. Okay, E-Dog, I see you. E-Dog took Ohtani. A lot of people are taking Ohtani, and I don't blame them. Ohtani is somewhat hot. Even though he went 0 for on Wednesday against the Guardians. E-Dog, I'll put you. Yeah, excess. Yeah, they just went on. They just went on live on my Fire Stick. Remember, I'm not getting the complete Apple TV. I'm going my other route. I'm going my Fire Stick route today. When was it? The first time that the Dodgers played on Apple TV, I actually started a free trial. And then last week we were on the Fire Stick. As we see Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, both MVPs of the respective leagues for 2024. Oh, man, this is going to be good. Chin Music, a baseball podcast, episode 51. Dodgers versus Yankees at Dodger Stadium. First game of the 3-game series between Los Angeles and New York. All right, that was a dope drone shot. All right, that got me pumped up already. Shouts to E-Dog, man. I had told E-Dog earlier on the messages. I was like, I don't know if this is like one of those like big measuring like series, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. E-Dog, one thing I will say is I am pumped for this game. I'm not gonna put too much stock if things go south for the Dodgers. But then again, if they do good against these Yankees during this weekend, everybody's gonna be feeling good about themselves. But I don't know. I just saw that drone shot and I got pumped up. I was like, holy moly. But yes, I know BNS is saying this is a test. There's always series. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest. I'm probably waiting more on the San Diego Padres series. I can't wait for that one. But hey, let's not take away from what this is. It's still LA versus New York. Doesn't get any better than that, right? It's the rematch. We're calling it the rematch of the World Series. Judge versus Ohtani. You know, you get to see Max Fried, who's the new toy for the New York Yankees on the mound. So let's not take away from that either. This is a big deal in baseball for sure. Definitely. All right, just want to make sure I'm getting everybody's call your shot. What's up, Martin? Shout outs to Martin. Martin was hanging out with us last year over on the Killah Noez channel. Now he's coming here on Chin Music. Martin, if you can, man, don't forget to follow us right here on Twitch. Great to see you up in the chat, man. Shout outs to Roger Doza. Roger Doza going with Will Smith. Roger, I'll put you down, man, for Will Smith. Hey, Espiritu, did you give me oh yeah, Espiritu. That makes you and I both, brother. We're Team Theo today. I got you down for Theo, brother. Bam. Roger, you're going with Will Smith. Yes, sir. Anybody else I missed? If I haven't called your shot yet, let me know. If you already put it up, I might have missed it. And let's make sure we're getting you guys on the board here. Nat, I don't know if I seen your call your shot, Nat. If you want to throw it up, I might have missed it. Oh, Nat's going with Theo as well. Okay, we got some Team Theo as well. Okay, Nat, got you. That's 3 of us. So let's go over who we have so far on the and yeah, we're gonna be seeing that all the miscues. I know they're gonna be talking. They're gonna exhaust that 5th inning as they should. That was a huge inning for the Dodgers in the World Series last year. They're talking about what the Dodgers said. Joe Kelly, Chris Taylor. We're all kind of thinking it. Okay. Hey, do you guys think there's going to be some retribution on that? I don't think so. I was hearing that a lot of people think that that Yankees are going to throw at the Dodgers. I would be surprised. And look at those drone shots. Come on, man. Come on, man. Look at that. Oh, man, Apple TV. You guys are killing it with the drone shots. Goodness. All right, Yankees, Dodgers. First pitch coming up. Wow. Dude, X says those drone shots are badass. Holy moly. Damn. The drone shots alone are like making me like, I'm getting goosebumps. Damn. Holy moly. They're pumping, the drone shots alone are pumping me up for this game already. All right, man. Let's figure out who you guys got. If I missed anybody, let me know. All right, Happy Wife, BNS, DJ Access, and E-Dog are all going with Shohei Ohtani. Myself, Espiritu, and Nat Loves Musica are going with Teoscar Hernandez. Joshua Mato is taking Tommy Edman. Baked Gizmo will be going with Freddie Freeman. And Roger Doza will be taking Will Smith. Anybody else I missed, man, let me know. Benny, what up? Shouts to Benny checking in. Benny, are you pumped up for this game? Have you been looking at those dope drone shots? Oh, my gosh. All right, Benny's taking Pajes, and he's putting down Ezra for Freeman. Got you guys, man. Thank you guys so much for popping in. So Ezra for Freeman. Benny will be taking Andy Pajes. I like that one. Let's go. BNS, Puro Godzilla for me. Let's go. All right. Scott Burke coming in hot. Knows the drill. Taking Freeman. Let's put you down for Freeman, Scott. Welcome in. Happy Friday, guys. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, shout outs to the chat. I think we're ready, right? Yeah, we as Dodger fans, we can never get tired of watching these highlights. Walker Buehler, how you like me now? Come on, man. That was epic last season. Are you kidding me? So we get to relive a little bit of that during this series. Definitely. Look at that. Let's go. Live from Dodger Stadium. Budo Chin Music, a baseball podcast, episode 51. All right, Heidi Watley talking to Freddie Freeman. Of course, Freddie Freeman, the 2024 World Series MVP for the Dodgers. As Freddie Freeman had his moment as he now hits the field for the Dodgers. Marsha OG with the check-in. What up, Marsha? Marsha, call your shot. What Dodger will hit a home run in today's game? Who will be the first Dodger to hit a home run in today's game? Call your shot, Marsha OG, as we look at big Aaron Judge back at Dodger Stadium. Catman Tony Gonsolin on the bump for the Dodgers, making his sixth start, 2-1 record. ERA at 4.68. This is Sprite, by the way. The streak continues, guys. Salucita on the Sprite status. Man, BNS, that would be dope, huh? At a sports bar watching it? Definitely. All right, pitch mix, four-seamer, splitter, slider, curveball. 4-pitch mix for Tony Gonsolin as Trent Grisham stepping up to the box for the New York Yankees. Lineup looking a little something like this. Trent Grisham, Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, Paul Goldschmidt, Ben Rice, Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells, Jorbit Vivas, and Oswald Peraza. So old foe Trent Grisham and his mustache stepping up to the box for the New York Yankees, batting .255, 12 home runs, 24 RBIs for the Yankees. Chin Music, a baseball podcast, episode 51, first pitch, swing and a miss, and we are underway. Strike one to Grisham from the Catman. Big Aaron Judge on deck for the Yankees. First game of 3 at Dodger Stadium. Gonsolin from the full windup. 0-1 pitch. Pitch inside called a strike. And he has Trent Grisham in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Dave Roberts. Dodger skip looking on. Oh, yeah, he's chewing a little extra hard there. Aaron Boone also chewing it up. Freddie Freeman at first for the Dodgers. Gonsolin's 0-2 pitch to Trent Grisham. It's a breaking pitch that rides a little bit inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Trent. Just 1-2 pitch. See Gonsolin mincing inside on that pitch low. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Grisham. He's been attacking Trent in this at-bat inside. Not sure if he wants to go outside, but count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yamamoto, Code Red, Kershaw looking on. 2-2 pitch. That one just fouled off. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes to Grisham. We're just getting started here. Top of the first. BNS got deja vu of the World Series scene. Boone. Budo's Chin Music, Scott. Breaking pitch. Grounder. Backhand by Freeman. Tosses it over Gonsolin, who covers first. And that'll be the first out. Grisham grounds out. Play goes 3-1. 1 down. Here comes big Aaron Judge for the Yankees. And Aaron Judge has big numbers. Batting .391. Steps up to the plate against Tony Gonsolin. Scott Berg, Judgment Day. First pitch from Gonsolin. Up and away, ball 1. 18 home runs, 47 RBIs to accompany that 391 average for Aaron Judge. 1-0 pitch from Gonsolin. Outside corner called a strike, evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Excess easy on the on the spoilers. Excess easy on the spoilers. Excess, see what happens? Come on, Excess, you can't be doing that, brother. That's one thing I do ask. Don't spoil it, because then I can't make my call. You know what I mean? See how whack that call was? That's what happens when I see something like wow or I can't believe it. What? I can't make my call properly. But yeah, Aaron Judge just hit a home run. You see how whack that call is? Come on, Exis, you know better, brother. You can't be spoiling it, man. Come on, brother. All right, here's Cody Bellinger. Come on, man. Access, you know, brother. If you guys are ahead, one more time, guys. If you guys are ahead, just don't try not to spoil it on the chat. I mean, I am trying to call the game as best I could here. X says you just put wow. What do you think that means, brother? Come on, man. If I see wow, come on, man. I'm going to be like, oh, shoot, something happened. All right, Cody Bellinger batting .258, 8 home runs, 32 RBIs. I'm going to have to put it on game day, guys. I'll follow up on the chat during the breaks. How about that? Maybe that's what I should do. All right, so Aaron Judge with a leadoff home run against Tony Gonsolin. 1-0 already, Yankees here in the top of the first. 2-1 pitch to Cody Bellinger. Pitch rides inside. Gonsolin falls behind. 3 balls, 1 strike. So Aaron Judge puts the Yankees on the board with a solo shot to straight center. Gonsolin's 3-1 pitch. Missed inside. Bellinger at first. 1-out walk for the Yankees. Another look at Aaron Judge's towering home run to straight center. Did not miss that one. Stuck on the net. Actually, no. Oh, yeah, it went on the net. Ay, caray. Dude, if I'm back there, dude, I'm throwing my glove like multiple times to get that ball down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt, swing and a miss on a pitch outside from Gonsolin. Strike 1. So Yankees strike first here at the top of the first. Thanks to that big fly by Aaron Judge. Cody Bellinger, the runner, after that 1-out walk. Pitch misses low from Gonsolin. 1 ball, 1 strike to Paul Goldschmidt. Shohei Ohtani with a nice grin on his face. Maybe he's starting to salivate on and trying to think on what he could do in the bottom of the first for the Dodgers. Ay caray. Dodgers chasing one already. That one's popped up. Center field, Andy Pages has a beat on it. Pages will make the catch. Bellinger back to first. 2 outs here in the top of the first. So Gonsolin is able to get Paul Goldschmidt for the 2nd out. That'll bring up Ben Rice. Left-handed hitter for the Yankees. Batting .242, 11 home runs, 23 RBIs for the Yanks. First pitch to Ben Rice. That's a line drive, base hit to right field. Teoscar Hernandez with an awkward backhand. Ay caray. Trips me out how these outfielders in the majors, man, they got sometimes... You're never taught to stop a ball like that on your backhand when you're an outfielder. You're never taught. You're always taught to have your glove up like this. But anyway, Teoscar, the professional, was able to stop it. Nevertheless, Yankees have runners at 2nd and 1st with 2 outs here in the top of the first against Tony Gonsolin and the Dodgers. That'll bring up the shortstop, right-handed hitter for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. So 2 on, 2 outs for the Yanks. Pitch misses away. Ball 1. Volpe's numbers, 246, 6 home runs, 33 RBIs. Aaron Judge, I'm sure he's admiring his long shot here in the top of the first on that tablet. Gonsolin from the stretch, 1-0 pitch. That one's fouled to the right side, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike to Volpe. Nothing Yankees here in the top of the first. Mary Hart in the background. A staple at Dodger Stadium, Mary Hart. All right, Gonsolin from the stretch. 1-1 pitch coming up to Anthony Volpe. Pitch misses up and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. 30th overall pick in 2019. 2023 American League Gold Glove winner, Anthony Volpe. 2-1 pitch. That one catches the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball upstairs, misses at 95. Count will go full, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Volpe. So with 2 outs and runners at second and first, Austin Wells on deck. Runners will be off on the pitch. Payoff pitch. Popped up. Right field, Teoscar Hernandez will make the catch, and that'll do it. Yankees strand 2, but Aaron Judge puts the Yankees on the board in the top of the first. Big fly by the big man. 1-0. As we go to the bottom of the first, Dodgers coming up. All right, man. Dodgers coming up. That's what it is. Dodgers chasing 1. What up, Freddie? Wow, Freddie, you just made it, brother. Yeah, Stanton. Says Stanton is hurt, but supposedly he's on the path to coming back. I think sooner than later for the Yankees. He's got something up with his forearms. I think he's got like sore shoulders, sore forearms. Something's up with his arms. I know he's got big arms, but like he had like something's up with him. And he's been on the IL for a long time. Crazy how massive Judge is. Yeah, he's huge. Freddie. So Freddie's going with Teoscar as well. All right, Freddie, I'll put you down. You just made it. Anybody else? I might have missed you guys' call. So hey, just one more time, guys. Just no spoilers on the chat. That's all. Because technically I am, I'm probably behind a lot of you guys. And so if I see a little spoiler, it's gonna definitely enhance my call. As you guys heard that that Aaron Judge home run call I'm pretty sure was very lackluster. Caught me off guard. Sucker Free, what's good, brother? Happy Friday, Sucker Free. All right, so we move things to the bottom of the first. Coming up for the Dodgers, it'll be Shohei Ohtani, Teoscar Hernandez, Will Smith. 1, 2, 3 hitters due up here in the bottom of the first. Dodgers chasing 1. Max Fried on the bump for the Yankees, left-handed pitcher. Ohtani batting .292. First pitch. And Ohtani goes to center. This one's going back. This one's gone. Ohtani answers the call. And we're all tied up at 1. First pitch swinging, Shohei Ohtani ties this ball game up. Now we know why he was grinning in the Dodger dugout. Ay, caray. Wow. Only in LA. So the Dodgers respond thanks to Ohtani's home run, and we're all tied up. Here's Teoscar. And shouts to everybody who went with Shohei Ohtani as well. Wow, BNS is on the board. Happy Wife, Excess, E-Dog. Congratulations, you guys. Ohtani does it for you guys. All right, 1-1. Here's Teoscar. 0-1 pitch for Max Fried. Pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. I mean, of course, right? Of course things like this are going to happen. Unbelievable. Ohtani hits his 21st home run right after Judge hits his 19th for the Yankees. Breaking pitch upstairs. Max Fried falls behind to Teoscar. 2 balls, 1 strike. 12 start for Max Fried. 7-0 record for the Yankees. That ERA is at 1.29. 2-1 pitch to Teoscar. Teoscar pops it up over to the right field. Aaron Judge will make the catch, and that'll be the first out in the bottom of the first. Teoscar Hernandez flies out. Another look at Ohtani's home run on the first pitch he saw from Max Fried. Over to left center. And we have ourselves a tied ball game. Here's Will Smith. Pitch inside to Will Smith, batting .338, 5 home runs, 29 RBIs. All right, pitch comm issues. Ay caray. Already. Max Fried's 2-0 pitch. Pitch inside, called the strike. 2-1 to Will Smith. So we're all tied up 1-1 here in the bottom of the first. 1 out for Max Fried and the Yankees. 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Count goes even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch. Nice take by Will Smith on that breaking pitch low. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Freddie Freeman on deck. 7-0 with a 1.29 ERA. Hot start for Max Fried. It's a payoff pitch, fouled off. We'll do it again. course, Max Fried went to the acclaimed Harvard Westlake. Went with Lucas Giolito, Jack Flaherty. They were all teammates. Line drive caught by Jorbit Vivas, second baseman for the Yankees. And that'll be the second out. Will Smith hits it right on the screws, but nice play by the second baseman for the Yankees for that second out. Little hop and a skip, makes the catch. 2 down. Freddie Freeman will be the hitter. First pitch swinging, fouls it off to the right side. Strike 1. Numbers for Freddie, batting .359, 9 home runs, 36 RBIs. That .359 average tops in the National League. 0-1 pitch. And again, another foul ball to the right side. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Freddie Freeman. Last season. In the postseason of the World Series, most RBIs, 12 against the Yankees. Tied a record. It's a breaking pitch that's fouled off. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes to Freddie. Oh, yes. Freddie with his Gibby moment. In Game 1 of the World Series last season between the Dodgers and the Yankees. Epic moment. All right, here's Fried's 0-2 pitch. Up and away at 98. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Freddie. Max Fried's 1-2 pitch. Pitch upstairs, gets away from Austin Wells. Count goes even to Freddie. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Andy Pye is on deck for the Dodgers. Two-two pitch. Swing and a miss. 97-mile-per-hour heater from Max Fried strikes out Freddie Freeman. But the Dodgers tie it up on a big swing from Shohei Ohtani. 1-1 as we go to the second. Wow, are we not entertained? That first inning was crazy. I mean, of course, the big men stepping up for their teams. Judge for the Yankees, Ohtani for the Dodgers. Wow. Yeah, Martin having a little pizza and wings, brother. Little double play. Shouts to double play pizza. Oh, yes. Coming up for the Yankees in the top of the second, it'll be Austin Wells, Jorbit Vivas, and Oswald Peraza. 7, 8, 9 hitters do it for the Yankees as we go to the top of the second. Yeah, Axis, I agree, man. I feel like the broadcast for Apple TV, they probably spend a little bit more. Their budget is a little bit more compared to what we see on the daily on Spectrum. But I think it's a matter of time before we start seeing some of these broadcasts, especially with Spectrum, utilizing like drone shots. Keep in mind, those drone shots, they take skill, and you got to have like, I heard you got to have some sort of license as well. So I'm sure they're not cheap to fly those type of drones that they got. Oh, I'm sure they're not cheap at all. 1-1, top of the second. Austin Wells, first pitch swinging to right. This one will be gone. Solo shot by Austin Wells, and the Yankees retake the lead, 2-1. Ay, caray, Adam Sandler, of course, Adam Sandler's at the ball game. Holy moly, first pitch swinging, Austin Wells puts the Yankees back into the lead, 2-1, just like that. Let's go, Gonsolin. I know you were hurt last season, and I know you thought you would be able to help out the Dodgers in the playoffs. Dodgers sided on the side of caution, but I'm sure Gonsolin was biting at the bit of helping out the Dodgers, as this one is driven to left center. Andy Baez with a nice running catch for the first out. Ball is carrying tonight at Dodger Stadium as we look at another hard swing from Austin Wells, and he hits it over the right field wall. It was a laser beam. Ay, caray. And Gonzo's like, you got to be kidding me. Oswald Peraza, the hitter, with one out here in the top of the second. All right, 3 balls, no strikes. Gonsolin has fallen behind to the ninth hitter. There's a strike. Trent Grisham on deck. One out here in the top of the second. 2-1 Yankees. Gonsolin's 3-1. That one's popped foul. Gonsolin gets himself back into the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And again, can't get enough of those drone shots from Dodger Stadium, man. Just awesome shots, man. Look at that. Payout pitch. Outside ball 4. Oswald Peraza with that 1-out walk for the Yankees. Here comes the left-hander, Trent Grisham, up next. Gonsolin's first pitch to Grisham is a breaking pitch that misses low and inside, ball 1. Trent Grisham 0 for 1 with a ground out. Budel Umkem. That one is lined to the right side. This one is a 2-run shot. Trent Grisham goes yard over the right field wall. Ball definitely flying Brian at Dodger Stadium tonight. 4-1 Yankees. Ay, caray. 3 home runs served up by Tony Gonsolin on a silver platter. A 3-1 lead by New York. And here's that man again, Aaron Judge. That's a slow roller. Kike Hernandez, throw to first. Nice scoop by Freddie Freeman to get Aaron Judge. 2 down. But Trent Grisham delivers on a 2-run shot to right field for the Yankees. And Yankees take a 4-1 lead here in the top of the second. Cody Bellinger, the hitter. Breaking pitch. Way outside from Gonsolin. Ball 1 to Cody. Bellinger walked in his first at-bat against Gonsolin. Fastball inside corner. Called a strike. Cody Bellinger did not like that call. As the count goes even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two outs in the inning here for the Yankees. 2 runs across already for the Yankees. Ay, caray! It's that splitter. Cody Bellinger fouls it off. Splitter was inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, Fire Stick, don't fail me now. It's only a 3-run ball game, guys. All right, 1-2 pitch. That one is lined to right. Teoscar Hernandez will make the catch, and that'll do it for the Yankees. But the Yankees get a 2-run shot and a solo shot in the inning as they take a 4-1 lead. So we go to the bottom of the second. Yankees on top. Oh, man. Oh, man. Bronx Bombers are in L.A. tonight. All right, man. Let me see if we can figure out what the heck is going on here. All right, give me a second here, man. I can't allow for the loading circle to be hitting. All right, let's go to the browser. Hopefully the browser treats us well. We'll check out the browser for a bit. Per Badge S with the check-in? No, I'm good on the pizza right now, Perps. Thank you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to finish it off. But yeah, save me some for after I'm done. Gizmo, where is Snell and Yama? Yama pitches on Sunday. Snell is still hurt. Thanks, Perps. Hey, guys, it's still only a 3-run lead, but the Dodger offense needs to respond. Easier said than done, especially when you're facing a pitcher like Max Fried. So it's not going to be easy. But the Dodgers could do it. BNS needs to meet you already. Bottom of the second we go. 4-1 Yankees. Max Fried back on the bump. Going up against Andy Pages. Pages batting .270, 9 home runs, 32 RBIs for the Dodgers. Ay, caray. 1-0 pitch from Fried. Pitch rides inside. 2 balls, no strikes. So it'll be Andy Pages, Tommy Edman, Kike Hernandez. Frostman, what up? Welcome in. So we see a grounder. Peraza over to first in time to get Pages for the first out to begin the bottom of the second. Frostman, let's go Dodgers, yes. Dodgers chasing 3. Still in it. All right, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Tommy Edman will be the hitter. Has never been back-to-back MVP winners in both leagues. So Ohtani and Judge can do it. It could be the first duel to go back-to-back. Magic Johnson. Probably eating some popcorn, taking in the game. Or maybe he's having Cracker Jacks. What do you guys think? Popcorn or Cracker Jacks? He's having something. Maybe he's popping seeds. Are you popping seeds? Magic, you popping seeds? No, he's swallowing. Not popping seeds. 1-1 pitch to Tommy Edman. Line drive, and that one is fair. Over the third baseman, Peraza. Tommy Edman will get to second with a one-out double for the Dodgers. So Dodgers with a runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the second. Kike Hernandez will be the hitter. Nice piece of hitting there by Tommy Edman. As he pulled that pitch from Max Fried over the head of the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. Right out of the reach, actually touched the glove. Ay caray. Here's Kike. And they're going to call that a balk. Tommy Edman will get to third. Come on, Max Fried. Umpire was yelling, and Max Fried had his head down, acting like he couldn't hear. Then he acting all surprised. So Tommy Edman to third. Big break for the Dodgers, especially with one out. Home plate umpire called it. Said the right foot was moving. Nevertheless, called the balk. So runner at third, one out for the Dodgers. Something about the front foot. Okay. First pitch to Kike. Kike with a grounder. Tommy Edman coming in. At the very least, Kike Hernandez with a productive out on that ground out. 4-2 Yankees as Tommy Edman comes to score. So Dodgers get one back here in the bottom of the second. Michael Conforto will be the hitter with 2 outs for the Dodgers. So Dodgers cut the lead in half. Lefty-lefty matchup for Max Fried. Pitch is low and outside. Ball 1 to Conforto. Ninth hitter for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas on deck. Swing and a miss on a pitch low and outside from Max Fried. Count goes even. 1 ball, 1 strike to Conforto. One pitch. That's a line drive to right field. Inning continues for the Dodgers. Base hit by Michael Conforto with 2 outs. And that'll bring up the 9th hitter for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. That was a breaking pitch right there by Max Fried. Conforto stays with it and lines it over to right field for a 2-out single. First pitch to Miguel Rojas. Grounder to third baseman. Nice backhand. Throw over to first. And they get Rojas for the 3rd out. But the Dodgers are able to score 1 to make it 4-2 Yankees as we go to the 3rd. All right, so the Dodgers got 1, and this game is cut in half already. 4-2 Yankees. Top of the 3rd we go. Coming up for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt, Ben Rice, Anthony Volpe coming up. All right, so it's now a 2-run game, but now it's going to be up to Gonsolin. He's got to contain the Yankee lineup. Easier said than done, but he has to do it. He has to. Cannot afford to give any more big flies from this Yankee lineup. What do you got? 3 home runs already? Ay caray. Yes, E-Dog. Gonsolin definitely needs to throw up some zeros. All right, let's look at those scores across the league. Astros beat the Rays 2-1. Red Sox over the Braves 5-1. Giants beat the Marlins 2-0. Dang it. Mets beat the Rockies 4-2. Angels over the Guardians 4-1. Blue Jays beat the Athletics 11-7. Brewers over the Phillies 6-2. Orioles get the win over the White Sox 2-1. Reds beat the Cubs 6-2. Rangers all over the Cardinals 11-1. Ay, caray. They're in the bottom of the third. Mariners blanking the Twins 4-0. Bottom of the third in Arizona. Diamondbacks, Nationals all tied up at 6. They're in the top of the sixth at Petco Park in San Diego. Padres with a 1-0 lead over the Pirates. And bottom of the 8th in Kansas City. Tigers have a 7-4 lead over the Royals. Just getting y'all caught up on some of the MLB games that are going down tonight. As we get ready for the top of the third. Yankees with a 4-2 lead over the Dodgers. So we've seen a total of 4 home runs in this ballgame already. Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, Austin Wells, and Trent Grisham. And it's the 4-2 Yankee lead as we go to the top of the third. Puro top deck. That's how top deck looks. Really, it does. All right, Gonsolin back on the bump for the Dodgers. Paul Goldschmidt, the hitter for the Yankees, batting .345, 5 home runs, 27 RBIs. Judge hanging out with Cody Bellinger, who looks high as fuck. 1-0 pitch. It's a breaking pitch. It's a fly ball to right field. Paul Goldschmidt has gone yard! And the hits don't stop for the Yankees. Another home run, 5-2. Man, the Yankees are having their way with Tony Gonsolin, man. He cannot keep the ball in the ballpark. And that is hurting the Dodgers right now. Unbelievable, but believable, because we're watching it here on Chin Music. Ay, caray. Puro home run derby. Damn. Ay, caray. So Yankees get one back here in the top of the third. Paul Goldschmidt goes deep. Ben Rice now the hitter. Pitch upstairs to Ben Rice. Ball 1. Splitter catches the upper zone of the strike zone according to the home plate ump. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ben Rice, who's batting .247, 11 home runs, 23 RBIs. 1 for 1 tonight with a single. Constance, 1-1 pitch. It's a line drive, and that's a base hit over to right field. Ben Rice with a single here in the top of the third for the Yankees. Runner at first, nobody out. Another look at Paul Goldschmidt, who went oppo taco against Tony Gonsolin over the right field wall to give the Yankees a 5-2 lead. Ay, caray, Gonsolin. Anthony Volpe, the hitter. First pitch swinging. Kike Hernandez flips it to second. Throw to first. And that's a 5-4-3 double play. 2 outs for Tony Gonsolin and the Dodgers here in the top of the third. Gonsolin needed that. Nice play. Turned by Kike Hernandez to Tommy Edman. To Freddie Freeman. Puro 5-4-3 DP. Strike 1 to Austin Wells. Austin Wells 1 for 1 with a solo home run. It is 9th home run of the season for the Yankees. 0-1 pitch from Gonsolin. Pitch is up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one is popped up. That one will go foul. goodness, they are teeing up against Gonsolin. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Budo drone shot at Dodger Stadium tonight. 1-2 pitch. That one spiked in the dirt from Gonsolin. Count goes even. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Austin Wells. Second baseman for the Yankees, Jorbit Vivas on deck. Grounder foul. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes to Austin Wells. 2 outs here in the top of the third. 5-2 Yankees. Tony Gonsolin, 4 home runs allowed tonight. 4 home runs allowed in this previous 5 starts this season. Ay caray. Tony Gonsolin has been serving it up for the Dodgers. On the bump. Ay caray. 2-2 pitch again to Austin Wells. That one misses up and away. Full count. Ooh, Dave Roberts with the hat off. He's starting to look a little frustrated now. No action in the Dodger bullpen, though. Payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. 2-out walk for Austin Wells and the Yankees. Inning continues for New York. Oh, man, all those home runs right down the middle of the plate. Look at that. 2 on a fastball, 1 on a curveball, 1 on a splitter. Right over the middle of the plate. Jorbit Vivas now the hitter. With a runner at first and 2 outs here in the top of the third for the Yankees. Strike 1 to Vivas. Vivas 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, 1 pitch. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Vivas. Here's a 1-1. That one hits Vivas. Hits him on the foot. Mark Pryor out to have a chat with Tony Gonsolin as the Yankees have runners at second and first and 2 outs here in the top of the third. Third baseman Oswald Peraza will be coming up next for the Yankees. Right on the foot. Tony Gonsolin with 55 pitches already. Trying to get through the third inning. All right, little action in that Dodger bullpen. Pitcher's starting to move around over there. Yeah, Tony Gonsolin has not been himself. I don't know, man. Sometimes it just feels like the game gets a little too big for Tony Gonsolin. 2 on, 2 outs for the Yankees. Third baseman Oswald Peraza up next. Swing and a miss from Gonsolin to Peraza. Strike 1. Back-to-back splitters. This one inside, swing and a miss by Peraza. And Gonsolin gets ahead. No balls, 2 strikes. Wells at second. Vivas at first for the Yankees. 0-2 pitch from Gonsolin. Fastball upstairs misses. 1-2. 1-2 pitch from Gonsolin. Strike 3 called outside corner. Peraza gets caught looking, peeping Tom status. Yankees do get a run on a home run. And we go to the bottom of the third. 5-2 Yankees. Ay, caray. All right, so top of the lineup coming up for the Dodgers. Ohtani, Teoscar Hernandez, and Will Smith. Dodgers chasing 3. Still in it. They're still in it. But, man, Tony Gonsolin's having a hard time keeping that ball in the yard for the Dodgers. And that's not helping out at all. Oh, yeah, peeping Tom said is, let's not forget. Ay, caray. Oswald Peraza was a peeping Tom on that strikeout. How can we forget? All right, man. Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like just, I don't know. Tony Gonsolin, as of right now, does not have it. As the Yankees continue to tee off. This time it was Paul Goldschmidt. So what is it? 4 home runs by the Yankees today? Jeez. Untolai, what up? 4 home runs. Not good. Not good. Five-two Yankees, bottom of the third. Shohei Ohtani lead things off for the Dodgers against Max Fried. Ohtani took the first pitch he saw for Max Fried. Hit it for a solo home run. He's 1 for 1. Dodgers chasing 3 here in the bottom of the third. Pitch away outside of Ohtani. Max Fried falls behind. 2 balls, no strikes. Teoscar Hernandez on deck for the Dodgers. Untolai, thank you for being here. Shout out to the chat, man. Thank you guys so much for being here. Highly anticipated game between these two teams. Dodgers versus Yankees. There's a swing and miss from Ohtani. Max Fried takes the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two one pitch. Pitch outside. Fried falls behind. 3 balls, 1 strike to Ohtani. 13-plus home runs in the single month. Shohei Ohtani with 14. It's one more day in the month, right, guys? He's got a chance to add. 3-1 pitch. That one will be called a strike. Count will go full to Shohei. So Ohtani calls a timeout. Adjusting the batting gloves. Adjusting the elbow pad. Steps back in the box. So both Ohtani and Aaron Judge with first inning home runs for their teams. Payout pitch. And Ohtani with a swing and miss. And that'll be the first out here in the bottom of the third. Max Fried strikes out Shohei Ohtani with that swing and miss. Teoscar Hernandez coming up next. Little fastball down the pipe. Strikes out Ohtani. Ohtani definitely late on that swing. Here's Teoscar. Strike one. Teoscar batting .303, 10 home runs, 42 RBIs, 0 for 1 with a flyout in today's game. 0-1 pitch from Max Fried. Pitch rides inside. Count goes even. 1 ball, 1 strike to Teoscar. Pitch is low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one pitch. That one's popped up to right. That one will be caught by Aaron Judge, who goes all out on it, makes the diving catch out there and right for the Yankees. What a play by Judge. Teoscar tried to split the gap, but big Aaron Judge with the diving catch. And the second out here in the bottom of the third. Max Fried can dig it. Will Smith the hitter. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the third for the Dodgers. 1-0 pitch to Will Smith is in there for Max Fried. Strike one. So Dodgers cannot catch a break so far. Yankees are not only hitting them out, but they're making the plays. 2 balls, 1 strike to count to Will Smith with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Two-one pitch. Breaking pitch called the strike. Max Fried evens up the count against Will Smith. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. More drone shot, please. 2-2 pitch to Will Smith. One's fouled off to the right side. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two-two pitch. Grounder. Volpe over to first. In time to get Smith. And the Dodgers go down in order. Aaron Judge not only flashing the bat, but flashing the glove for the Yankees. As we go to the top of the fourth. 5-2 New York. Damn. But again, it's important for Tony Gonsolin, especially if he's going to pitch again in the top of the fourth for the Dodgers. It's important for him to keep this game at where it is. It cannot get out of hand. Just when you think the Dodgers are inching closer, he gives up a big shot, man. He can't keep the ball in the yard. We'll see if he's able to do it in the top of the fourth. Coming up for the Yankees, it'll be Trent Grisham, Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger. Ay caray. This is Chin Musical Baseball Podcast, episode 51. Thank you guys so much for being here. Top of the fourth we go. Gonsolin back on the bump for the Dodgers. 5-2 Yankees. Trent Grisham leading things off for the Yankees. First pitch from Gonsolin in there for strike one. Trent Grisham 1 for 2. Aaron Judge on deck. Pitch misses low. Count goes even, and Grisham 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a grounder to second baseman Tommy Edman. Throws out Grisham for the first out to begin the top of the fourth. 1 down. Aaron Judge coming up. And that's the best way to face Judge if you're Tony Gonsolin of the Dodgers, with nobody on base. Aaron Judge 1 for 2 with a solo home run. Hit his 19th of the season in the first. Here he is in the top of the fourth for the Yankees. Nice breaking pitch to start off Aaron Judge with strike one. Aaron Judge with trying to hit his 4th season of 50-plus home runs. Already with 3. There's a big rip as Aaron Judge comes up empty. As he's quickly down in the hole against Tony Gonsolin. No balls, 2 strikes. So Gonsolin challenging him with that high cheese as Aaron Judge comes up late. 0-2 pitch. Climbs the ladder again. This time Aaron Judge takes it for ball 1. Phones out at Dodger Stadium. Cody Bellinger on deck. Tony Gonsolin's 1-2 pitch to Aaron Judge. Splitter! Strikes him out! Aaron Judge with that swing and miss. Strikes out for the second out in the top of the fourth. Mino splitter from Tony Gonsolin. Now you see it, now you don't, Judge. Sit down. Cody Bellinger will be the hitter. First pitch swinging. It's a foul ball into the seats. Out and right. Strike one. Cody Bellinger 0 for 1 tonight with a walk. You finally got him, Frostman. But again, that's how you want to face Aaron Judge with nobody on base. 0-1 pitch to Cody. Fly ball to left field. Conforto will make the catch. Tony Gonsolin with his first 1-2-3 inning for the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Dodgers chasing 3. All right, there we go. All right, we're back. We're back to our normally, or what is it? We're back to our regularly scheduled program already in progress. Let's go. All right, man. Dodger offense needs to take advantage of this, though. Coming up for the Dodgers as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Freddie Freeman, Andy Pages, and Tommy Edman due up. That'll be the 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up for the Dodgers. So Dodgers need to get that offense going. Again, Chin Music, a baseball podcast, episode 51. Hold up. All right, bottom of the fourth we go. It's 5-2 Yankees. Freddie Freeman will be leading things off for the Dodgers against Max Fried. Dodgers chasing 3. BNS, here come the Yankees errors. Freddie Freeman with a base hit to lead off the bottom of the fourth for the Dodgers. So Freddie Freeman to first to begin the bottom of the fourth with the leadoff single. That'll bring up Andy Pages. A warm embrace by Paul Goldschmidt and Freddie Freeman. Fellow first basemen. Andy Pages will be coming up. Pages grounds to Volpe. 6-4-3 double play just like that. 2 down. Oh, my goodness. I mean, I understand going after that first pitch, but man, to ground out into a 6-4-3 double play just like that, not like that. Nevertheless, 2 outs for Tommy Edman. Ay, caray. Pitch inside, called a strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth for the Dodgers. So Freddie Freeman with the base hit, but Andy Pages grounds out into a double play. And Max Fried with strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. Edman fouls it to the left side. So Apple TV Plus is saying Hall of Fame candidacy for both Paul Goldschmidt and Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman, of course. Paul Goldschmidt. Look at his numbers. He's right there. Batting .290. Over 2,000 hits. As Tommy Edman strikes out, and that does it. Quick inning. Dodgers get a base hit and leave nobody on base. We go to the fifth, 5-2 Yankees. Ay, caray. Just when things start looking good, you get a leadoff hit by Freddie Freeman. First pitch swinging, Andy Pages grounds out for a double play. And just like that, 2 outs. Tommy Edman strikes out. An inning over just like that. Dodgers cannot get a break. Holy moly. I want to say Andy Pages. I want to say Pages is not like stuck around at all. Okay, he swung at the first pitch in this at bat. What did he do in his first at bat? All right, he saw 3 pitches. Okay, I'll give him that. I was about to say, man, if he made outs on just seeing 2 pitches, like, bro, take a pitch. E-Dog, Freddie's lock for sure. Goldschmidt has numbers, but he doesn't have a moment that I can recall. Freddie has a few moments. Yeah, you're right, E-Dog. Paul Goldschmidt definitely does not have any moments. And that's the thing. But then again, there are players that are kind of like, he made it. One of the players that kind of sticks to mind is Scott Rowland. It's like, wow, he made it? Okay. So if Scott Rowland can make it, Paul Goldschmidt definitely can make it. All right, top of the fifth we go. Coming up for the Yankees, it'll be Paul Goldschmidt, Ben Rice, and Anthony Volpe. 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up for New York. And again, Gonsolin has to throw a 0 here. Dodgers cannot afford to go down. Can't give up any more runs. First pitch swing. Paul Goldschmidt fouls it back. Strike one. This will be the 70th pitch of the game for Tony Gonsolin. Paul Goldschmidt 1 for 2 with a solo home run against Gonsolin. That one is popped up. Left center. Pages under it will make the catch. Paul Goldschmidt flies out for the first out to begin the top of the 5th for the Yankees. Designated hitter for New York, Ben Rice up next. Brett Boone always chewing those seeds. Always spitting seeds in that dugout. First pitch to Ben Rice from Tony Gonsolin. It's a breaking pitch, low and inside, ball 1. Ben Rice tonight, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Batting .251, 11 home runs, 23 RBIs. Pitch way inside. That ball looked like it got away from Will Smith. 2 balls, no strikes to Ben Rice. Shortstop for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe on deck. 5-2 Yankees here in the top of the 5th. Gonsolin from the stretch. 2-0 pitch. That's another pitch inside, and Gonsolin falls behind to Ben Rice. 3 balls, no strikes. .3-0 pitch inside, called a strike. Ben Rice was on his way over to first. Umpire said, hold up. Hold up, got stuck. 3-1 pitch. That's a grounded to Freddie Freeman, who makes the play. Ben Rice, after being up on the count, 3 balls, no strikes to Gonsolin, grounds out to Freddie Freeman for the second out. As we take a little live look in here. Ay caray, the Padres have tied the game up against the Pirates, all tied up at 2 in the 6th. Ay caray. All right, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th for the Yankees. Anthony Volpe now the hitter. For the time being, looks like Tony Gonsolin is starting to slowly settle down for the Dodgers on the bump. Anthony Volpe and his torpedo bat batting .244, 6 home runs, 33 RBIs. Anthony Volpe tonight 0 for 2 with a flyout and is grounded out into a double play. So that pitch is in the dirt from Gonsolin, and he falls behind to Volpe. 2 balls, no strikes. Catcher Austin Wells on deck. Mark Pryor looking on. 2-0 pitch from Gonsolin. Outside corner, called a strike. Deep breath by Gonsolin. 2-1 pitch. That one's fouled off. Gonsolin evens up the count against Volpe. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th for the Yankees. So Gonsolin trying to clear another clean inning for the Dodgers. 2-2 pitch. Fastball upstairs with that swing and miss. Inning over for the Yankees as Anthony Volpe strikes out. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Dodgers chasing 3. All right. So Gonsolin finally starts throwing up zeros for the Dodgers. But now it's up to the now it's up to the Dodger offense to respond. Oh, Espiritu coming through. Do we have a bot? Thank you, brother. Thanks for getting rid of that bot, man. All right, coming up for the Dodgers. Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. It'll be Kike Hernandez, Michael Conforto, Miguel Rojas, 7, 8, 9 hitters. Someone needs to get on to try to give Shohei Ohtani a chance with runners on. Bottom of the fifth we go. Is that Ed Norton on the right side of Jerry Bruckheimer? It looked like him. And if it is, man, damn, Ed Norton looks pretty big. I don't know if it's him, though. All right, here's Kike Hernandez against Max Fried. 5-2 Yankees, bottom of the fifth. Kike Hernandez 0 for 1. RBI ground out. Michael Conforto on deck. It's a breaking pitch. Taken in the dirt. Falls behind to Kike. 2 balls, no strikes. And of course, the Stars are always out at Dodger Stadium. Dave Winfield, Rob Lowe, Mary Hart, of course, taking on the game. That one's popped up left field. Cody Bellinger will make the catch. Kike Hernandez retired to start the bottom of the fifth for the Dodgers. That'll bring up Michael Conforto, who's 1 for 1 with a single. Pitch is low, called a strike to Conforto. Bang, a $177. What was that, E-Dog? They probably flex in you. It says golden ticket. Dave Winfield, that is my bad. 1 ball, 2 strikes. See Garrett Cole, who's currently on the injured list right now for the Yankees. Max Fried's 1-2 pitch to Michael Conforto. Slow grounder. Shortstop Volpe from the second base position throws out Conforto for the second out. So 2 quick outs for the Dodgers to begin the bottom of the 5th. E-Dog, my bad. I meant to say Dave Winfield probably used his golden ticket. I think he has one Hall of Famer. I believe they get one. Oh, where they could go to any game. Yes. I've heard of that. Here's Miguel Rojas with 2 outs. Ball 1 to Miggy Rowe. Shohei Ohtani on deck. So Rojas becomes an important hitter for the Dodgers, especially as the 9th hitter, as he has a chance to try to flip the lineup around and get Shohei Ohtani up. Rojas batting .238, 1 home run, 5 RBIs, 0 for 1 with the ground out tonight. There you see Shohei Ohtani waiting his turn on deck for the Dodgers. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Miggy Rowe looks at strike 1 from Fried. El Otro Saint with the check-in. Welcome in, El Otro Saint. Chin Music, a baseball podcast, episode 51. El Otro Saint, he's starting to settle down, brother. I know he was giving up home runs like it was nobody's business. But the last 2 innings, he has gotten the Yankees out in order. It's only a 3-run game, Saint. I could understand if the Dodgers are down by 10. Then, yeah, what is he doing still up there? I get it. But it's only a 3-run game. 2-2 pitch. Miggy Rowe goes to right. Fly ball to Aaron Judge. Caught for the 3rd out. Inning over for the Dodgers. We go to the 6th. 5-2 New York. Ay, caray. But yeah, if you're the Dodgers, you want to see another clean inning by Tony Gonsolin. If indeed Tony Gonsolin comes out to pitch the top of the 5th. Excuse me, the top of the 6th for the Dodgers. Coming up in that top of the 6th for New York, it'll be Austin Wells, Jorbit Vivas, and Oswald Peraza. 7, 8, 9 coming up for New York. And we'll see if Tony Gonsolin. I haven't seen anybody throw in the Dodger bullpen just yet, so we'll see. But yeah, it's only 5-3, guys. As of right now, it seems like Tony Gonsolin has settled down, has finally kept the ball in the yard. And he's going to have to keep doing that, especially if he's back on the bump. And I got to think Dave Roberts is going to leave him in there in the top of the 6th. Remember, 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up for the Yankees. He should be able to handle that, the bottom half of the lineup for the Yankees. So I do expect him to come out. We'll see. And looks like on game day, he is coming back out. So Gonsolin back on the bump for the Dodgers. But yeah, again, Dodgers cannot afford to give up any more runs. Yeah, El Otro Saint, but I mean, at the same time, who are you going to have up there? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want to bring up Justin Robleski and Bobby Miller for these games? I don't think so. Right? So yeah, you got to go with the people, with the pitchers that currently have that experience right now in this season. And if that's Landon Knack and Tony Gonsolin, then that's what it is. And you hope for the best. At the very least, they do get that experience against a top-level tier team. At the very least. And we got to have faith on our own guys. We got to show faith as well, man. We got to back up our own guys too, guys. It's not just about front running. It's about picking up our guys when they're down as well. That's what a good fan does. At least I would like to think. That's what a good fan is. Where we pick our guys up when they're down on the dump. I'm talking about like the Tanner Scotts right now. Everybody jumping on Tanner Scott. Everybody jumping on Max Muncy, Michael Conforto. Rightfully so, but at the same time, there comes a time when you gotta rally around them as well. They're still part of the Dodgers. All right, 2 balls, 1 strike to count to Austin Wells. Careful with this guy, Gonsolin. He got you last time. Wells 1 for 1 with a solo laser beam over the right field wall. So 4 home runs for the Yankees. Aaron Judge, Austin Wells, Trent Grisham, Paul Goldschmidt. 5-2 Yankees here in the top of the 6th. Two-two pitch. Pitch is low and inside. Gonsolin falls behind. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Austin Wells. Second baseman for the Yankees, Jorbit Vivas on deck. As we see Luis Garcia begin to warm up in that Dodger bullpen. Pitch inside. Cold strike 3. Austin Wells cannot believe it. Wells got caught looking. Puro peeping Tom. Oh, man. I don't know. That pitch looked way inside. Dodgers catch a break. It was a splitter by Gonsolin. Oh, man, that was close. Here's Jorbit Vivas. Line drive, stop by Tommy Edman. Throw to first in time to get Vivas. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 6th. Gonsolin appreciates that from Tommy Edman. On a nice defensive play over at second. Puro backhand stop for Tommy Edman. 2 down. Third baseman Oswaldo Peraza up next. Oswaldo 0 for 1. With a walk, a strikeout, has scored a run. For the Yankees, looks at strike 1 from Tommy Edman. From Tony Gonsolin. Tommy Edman. With a great play at second for Tony Gonsolin for the second out. There's a grounder to the left side by Peraza. Goes down in the count in the hole against Gonsolin now. No balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter for the Yankees, Trent Grisham on deck. 0-2 pitch. That one's a grounded foul. There's a grounder over to shortstop Miggy Rojas, who makes a throw in time to get Peraza for the third out. Another clean inning by Gonsolin as we go to the bottom of the 6th. 5-2 Yankees. And that's what the Dodgers have been wanting from Tony Gonsolin. Puro clean inning. That's the 3rd clean inning turned in by Gonsolin. Last 3 innings in a row for Gonsolin have been cleaned. Has gotten the Yankees in order. As we go to the bottom of the 6th, Dodgers chasing 3. I don't know. Some of these guys, I don't know, man. All right, we'll give you a warning. I don't know, man. Should we give you a warning? There it is. I can't tell who's a bot and who isn't. I'll give you my thoughts on Big League Chew, but I don't know nothing about Blue Chew, homie. At least not yet. I don't know. So no comment on that, man. God, these fools. All right, man. Let's see. Coming up for the Dodgers. Oh, top of the lineup. So big opportunity for the Dodgers to try to get back in this one. They're only chasing 3. It'll be Shohei Ohtani, Teoscar Hernandez, and Will Smith. 1, 2, 3 hitters coming up for the Dodgers to begin the bottom of the 6th. We will take a look as the Padres have taken a 3-2 lead into the top of the 9th against the Pirates. So Padres trying to hold off Pittsburgh at Petco Park in San Diego. All right, got it. On the top of the 7th is Seattle. Mariners with a 4-2 lead over the Twins. And bottom of the 6th in Arizona, Nationals with a 8-6 lead over the Diamondbacks. We get ready for the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers chasing 3. Top of the lineup coming up for the Dodgers. All right, so Judge, 1 for 3 with a home run. Ohtani, 1 for 2 with a home run. Puro solo shots by Judge and Ohtani. As we begin the bottom of the 6th, 5-2 New York. First pitch from Max Fried. That wasn't caught by Austin Wells. Called the ball to Shohei Ohtani. Teoscar Hernandez on deck. One-0 pitch for Max Fried. That pitch is low and away. Fried falls behind. 2 balls, no strikes to Ohtani. Two-0 pitch. A breaking pitch. Swung and missed by Ohtani. Good pitch by Fried. Ohtani out in front of that pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. Max Fried with 2-1. Pitch is low and away. 3-1 to Shohei. Teoscar waiting his turn on deck for the Dodgers. Fried's 3-1 pitch. Ohtani with a high drive. Right field going back at the track. This one, it's gone. Ohtani with the 2nd home run of the ball game. As Ohtani misses first, and he's back on track. 22nd home run of the season for Shohei. Dodgers within 2. Shohei Ohtani connects here in the bottom of the 6th. Baez, give him the seeds. "5-3 New York." As Ohtani goes over the head of Aaron Judge on that one. Here's Teoscar. No, E-Dog, no bonus points, brother. Definitely not. 1 and done. 21st career multi-home run game for Shohei. He has 2 in this ball game tonight. Swing and a miss on a pitch low from Max Fried. And Teoscar evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Shohei Ohtani gets the Dodgers within 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Connects for his 2nd home run tonight. Shohei Ohtani. 1-1 pitch. And Teoscar goes to right field. Clean single over to Aaron Judge. And the Dodgers, with a runner at first, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Another look at Shohei Ohtani. Wasn't sure if he got all of it, but ball kept carrying. Ball's carrying tonight at Dodger Stadium. And he clears the right field wall. No chance for big Aaron Judge. And you see Shohei Ohtani actually missed first. Had to go back to the bag. Ay caray, Shohei. Will Smith, the hitter, with Teoscar Hernandez at first. Strike 1 from Fried. That grimace sometimes, I've seen it from Shohei Ohtani. Usually when he does that grimace, he knows he didn't get all of it, but apparently that ball kept carrying. Over the right field wall for a solo shot. Second home run for Shohei Ohtani. 1 ball, 1 strike to Will Smith. 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground out. Teoscar Hernandez still at first for the Dodgers. Tying run at the plate for LA. Max Fried's 1-1 pitch to Will Smith. Smith up the middle, through for a base hit. Teoscar will pump the brakes at second. 2 on, no outs for the Dodgers to begin the bottom of the 6th. Will Smith went back to the box. Not sure if that ball hit off of Max Fried, but it looked like it definitely hit off of Volpe. Got to look at the replay again, as a pitching coach will go out there to have some words with Max Fried. Saw Will Smith. Oh, yeah, it looked like it hit the foot of Max Fried. And that ball finds its way over to center field off the bat of Will Smith. It might have missed the foot. Couldn't tell there. It might have missed the foot. But the Dodgers most definitely in business here to begin the bottom of the 6th. We have already seen a solo shot from Shohei Ohtani. Teoscar then with a base hit. And Will Smith with back-to-back hits. So runners at second and first. Nobody out for the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman will be coming up. Max Fried will be throwing his 75th pitch for the Yankees here to Freddie Freeman. 2 on, no outs for the Dodgers. Freddie Freeman jumps on the first pitch. Deep to left. This to the window. To the wall. In comes Teoscar Hernandez. Will Smith to third. Freddie Freeman will get to second. 5-4 Yankees. Dodgers have cut the lead within 1. Freddie Freeman ambushing that first pitch from Max Fried. Sends it over the head of the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers, most definitely in business here in the bottom of the 6th. Chasing 1 now. Shouts to DJ Unique pulling up. What up, Unique? Happy Friday, brother. Welcome in. Chin Music, a baseball podcast. Episode 51. Aaron Boone coming out with the hook. Game over for Max Fried as the Dodgers have finally knocked him out. Pitching change at Dodger Stadium. Hold up. All right, man. We were saying it, man. It's only 3 runs, but, the most important thing there was the fact that Tony Gonsolin started dealing for the Dodgers. The last 3 innings for Tony Gonsolin, he has gotten the Yankee lineup in order. And that allowed the Dodger offense to finally poke it through against Max Fried, and they did that right here in the bottom of the 6th. Starting off with that home run from Shohei Ohtani. They got the Dodger offense started in the bottom of the 6th. And the Dodgers have racked up, 3 consecutive hits against Max Fried, and they knock him out. They knock him out the park. So now the Dodgers will have runners at third and second with nobody out. So 2 runners in scoring position for the Dodgers, with Andy Paez coming up next. Ay caray, Roger. If the Yankees are up 5 and winning, that's already a bad omen for them. Oh, man. Don't stop now, though, boys, right? Runners at third and second. Nobody out. Andy Pages will be the hitter for the Dodgers. Puro drone shot. Yeah, those drone shots are so dope. Loving those drone shots at Dodger Stadium. Look at that. All right, Max Fried is out for the Yankees. Trying to figure out who's in. Loziga. Jonathan Loziga. Or Loizaga. How do you pronounce that name? Jeez. All right. Anthony. Oh, man. Andy. Take it easy on those first pitches. Jonathan Loizaga. Still can't pronounce that name. Holy moly. All right. Runner at third. And second for the Dodgers. There's a strike from John. I'm just going to call him Jonathan. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Andy Pages. 0 for 2 with the ground out. And hit himself into a double play for the Dodgers so far tonight. Golden opportunity for the Dodgers to, at the very least, try to tie this ball game. Tying run. 90 feet away. Freddie Freeman, the go-ahead run at second. Tommy Edman on deck. 0-2 pitch from Jonathan. That's grounded foul, and we'll do it again. Unique. I actually have a gig tomorrow, brother. Puro private party tomorrow, man. I appreciate the invite, though, for real. Thank you. 0-2 pitch. Pitch misses low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Pages. So Tony Gonsolin hoping the Dodgers at the very least try to tie this ball game. He'll probably get the no decision. Action in the Yankee bullpen. Left-hander Tim Hill begins to warm up. 1-2 pitch to Pages. Pitch outside. Count goes even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tommy Edman waiting his turn on deck for the Dodgers. 5-4 Yankees here in the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers with runners at third and second. Nobody out. 2-2 pitch from Jonathan. That will be a base hit through the diving Anthony Volpe over to left field. Smith comes in to score. We're all tied up at 5. Andy Pages comes through for the Dodgers. Dodgers will have runners on the corners. Still nobody out. Infield playing in for New York. Andy Pages just gets it past through the diving Volpe over to left field for that RBI single. And the Dodgers have tied this ball game up. Tommy Edman coming up next. Now hitting from the left side against the right-hander Jonathan. 1 for 2 with a double and a run tonight. Comes up here with the runners on the corners. First pitch low, ball 1. Freddie Freeman, the runner at third. Andy Pages, the runner at first for the Dodgers. Tony Gonsolin out the hook. Pitch outside from Jonathan. Falls behind on the count to Tommy Edman. 2 balls, no strikes. Kike Hernandez on deck. 2-0 pitch to Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. So the Dodgers have the go-ahead run 90 feet away and Freddie Freeman over at third. 2 on, no outs. 2-1 pitch to Tommy Edman. That's a ground ball to the right side. Fielded nicely by Paul L. Goldschmidt, and they have Freddie Freeman on the rundown. Freddie Freeman. And here comes Pages over to third. Freddie Freeman will be tagged out. At the very least, the runners do advance for the Dodgers. So the Dodgers will have runners now at third and second. They give up an out, and Freddie Freeman on that rundown. So somehow it becomes a productive out. You saw Paul Goldschmidt come home as Freddie Freeman was going on the first sign of a hit. And Freddie Freeman gets caught on the rundown, but runners do advance for the Dodgers. So 2 runners on in scoring position with 1 out now. Pitching coach out there to have a word with Jonathan. As Kike Hernandez will be coming up with runners at third and second and 1 down. Ay, caray. Ooh, here comes Max Muncy. Max Muncy will be pinch hitting for Kike Hernandez. And, of course, Apple Plus doing their due diligence, showing all the miscues from that catastrophic 5th inning in Game 5 for the Yankees in the World Series last season. But we have ourselves a 5-5 ball game here in the bottom of the 6th. Max Muncy will be pinch hitting for Kike Hernandez, and Aaron Boone and the Yankees will load them up. They decide not to face Max Muncy. They'll take their chances with the left-hander, Michael Conforto. Conforto will be coming up with the bases juiced and 1 down. But Aaron Boone will go to the bullpen. And he's bringing in the left-hander, Tim Hill, to face Michael Conforto. We'll see if Dave Roberts has a, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for here, guys? Oh, if he has a counter to the counter. All right, so stay with me here, guys. So Dave Roberts pinch hits for Kike Hernandez. Kike Hernandez was due to come up, but he pinch hits Max Muncy. Aaron Boone counters by walking Max Muncy and taking the chances with Michael Conforto. And he counters that by bringing in the left-hander, Tim Hill. Tim Hill will be coming in to pitch for the Yankees. So he wants that lefty-lefty matchup. Now, will Dave Roberts go to the bench? I'm trying to figure out who does he have on the bench. But will he go to the bench to pinch hit for Michael Conforto? Let's see who we have on the bench over on the Dodgers side. On the bench, you got Hae-Sam Kim, who's a left-hander, Dalton Rushing, who's a left-hander, and Mookie Betts, who's a right-hander. But remember, Mookie Betts did not start because he stumped his toe. He has a bad toe. But is Mookie Betts okay to pinch hit? We'll find out. Or maybe Dave Roberts just leaves Michael Conforto in there to go lefty-lefty matchup. We'll see what he does. Mookie's not available, Freddie, so you got lefties. You got nothing but lefties. You got Kim, Hae-Sam Kim, and you got Dalton Rushing. They're both lefties. So you might as well just, well, I don't know if you want to just, I don't know. Do you bring in Dalton Rushing? But then you're out without you're without a catcher. How about this game stays tied? You know? So it's gonna be a good decision coming up here as we look at some former Yankee, former Dodgers. Darryl Strawberry. They showed Russell Martin. As we see Tim Hill in his 25th game, 3-1 record, 3.52 on that ERA. And looks like Tim Hill will be facing Michael Conforto with the bases loaded and 1 out. First pitch inside, ball 1. So Michael Conforto with the opportunity to give the Dodgers a lead here. Career number with the bases loaded. 73 at-bats, batting .273 with the bases loaded. Pitch inside from Hill. Falls behind. 2 balls, no strikes to Conforto. 2-0 pitch from Tim Hill. That's grounded foul. 2 balls, 1 strike to Michael Conforto, shortstop for the Dodgers. Miguel Rojas on deck. We're all tied up at 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Shohei Ohtani already waiting for his turn. Look at him. 5-5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Bases loaded, 1 out for the Dodgers. Check swing. No swing. As Tim Hill falls behind. 3 balls, 1 strike to Conforto. Walk is as good as a hit here. 3-1 pitch. In there for strike 2. Tim Hill works a full count against Conforto. Nowhere to put him for Tim Hill. Payoff pitch. Inside ball 4, and the Dodgers will take a 6-5 lead as Michael Conforto walks with the bases loaded. Andy Baez will score to give the Dodgers the lead for the first time tonight. 6-5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Bases remain loaded for the Dodgers with 1 out. Miguel Rojas will be the hitter. So somehow, Tony Gonsolin now in line for the dub. Miguel Rojas 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out as he bats with the bases loaded. 1 ball, 1 strike from Tim Hill. Shohei Ohtani on deck for the Dodgers. Ohtani already with 2 home runs in tonight's ball game. 1-1 pitch. Grounder to the right side. Goldschmidt comes home. Throw to first, and they double up Rojas. Inning over for the Dodgers. Dodgers do get the lead. 6-5 as we go to the 7th. Oh, man. Holy moly. What an inning there for the Dodgers as they almost batted around. But most importantly, they are able to get the lead going into the top of the 7th. But just a big opportunity for the Dodgers to try to get themselves a little bit more cushion. They had a chance. They had a chance, but Miguel Rojas grounds out into a let me see if I can figure this out. Into a 3-2-3 double play. Ay caray. Yeah, because it was first baseman to the catcher to the back to the first baseman for that inning-ending double play. But the Dodgers do take a 6-5 lead now. So now it looks like it's going to be up to the bullpen. So we'll see. I know Luis Garcia was warming up in that Dodger bullpen. But it looks like, Dave Roberts will be going with the left-hander. Jack Dreyer instead. Jack Dreyer will be the new pitcher. Left-handed pitcher coming into relief for Tony Gonsolin. Jack Dreyer will take over on the bump for the Dodgers to begin the top of the 7th. Defensive switch, Max Muncy remains in the game. He'll be now playing third. He'll be playing third now for the Dodgers. So Muncy in. Jack Dreyer in, Tony Gonsolin out, Kike Hernandez out. That was a good inning, Freddie. The fact that they got the lead. Huge inning there. E-Dog, I'm thinking if there was more speed on the bases, you might have used Kim in that situation. If you can only lay down a bunt and use his legs. Well, they still have them available for later if they need to. They still have Rushing and Kim available. They're both left-handed hitters, if need be. But the Dodgers take a 6-5 lead into the top of the 7th. That was a huge double play turn right there. Tim Hill was pissed as he was screaming inside his glove. Ay caray. As he gave up the lead. All right, here's Jack Dreyer, left-handed pitcher against the left-hander, Trent Grisham. Inside corner, starts him off with a strike. Jack Dreyer in his 23rd game for the Dodgers, 2-2 record, 3.03 ERA. Taking over the top of the 7th here, Max Muncy, new third baseman for the Dodgers. 0-1 pitch to Grisham. Pitch misses low and away, evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. 6-5 Dodgers, top of the 7th. 1-1 pitch from Dreyer. Pitch is spiked in the dirt. Ball's behind on the count to Grisham. 2 balls, 1 strike. Grisham tonight, 1 for 3 with a 2-run home run for the Yankees. It is the 13th home run of the season. Big Aaron Judge on deck. Yankees now chasing 1. 2-1 pitch. Grisham with a swing and miss on a 92-mile-per-hour fastball from Jack Dreyer. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Grisham calls a timeout. Two-two pitch. Well, it's popped up. Foul ball territory. Conforto, Max Muncy will look at that one. Hit the seats. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes to Trent Grisham. Top of the lineup here for the Yankees here in the top of the 7th. Jack Dreyer from the stretch. 2-2 pitch to Trent again. Breaking pitch, strike 3 called. Trent Grisham got caught looking. Peeping Tom status. Oh, that Trent Grisham is a peeping Tom. Looks at strike 3. That'll be the first out to begin the top of the 7th for the Yankees. Aaron Judge steps up to the box now. First pitch swinging, foul ball. Strike 1 to big Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge 1 for 3 with a solo home run tonight. Hit his 19th home run of the season for the Yankees. Dreyer's 0-1 pitch to Aaron Judge. Judge with a line drive to left field. That one won't reach the wall. Aaron Judge on his way to second. Stand-up double with 1 out here in the top of the 7th for the Yankees. As Aaron Judge connects for a double. As he ripped that one down the left field line over to the left field wall for that double. And now the Yankees with the runner in scoring position with 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Cody Ballinger up next for the Yankees. Shouts to DJ E-Dub with the check-in. What up, E-Dub? What a game already. First pitch swinging. Cody Ballinger comes up empty. Strike 1. 6-5 Dodgers, top of the 7th. Yankees with the tying run in scoring position with 1 out. Cody Ballinger 0 for 2 with a walk. Batting .255, 8 home runs, 32 RBIs for New York. Jack Dreyer from the stretch. 0-1 pitch to the left-hander, Cody Ballinger. Pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cody. First baseman for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt on deck. One pitch. Down the pipe. Strike 2 to Cody Ballinger. Aaron Judge with his lead over at second. 1-2 pitch. That one's popped up. Left center field. Andy Pages calling for it. Will make the catch. Strong throw over to the cutoff man, Rojas. Aaron Judge stays put at second. 2 down now for the Yankees. As Cody Ballinger flies out. Oh, Cody was pissed on that one. As soon as he hit it, man, he screamed on the floor in disgust. So 2 outs for the Yankees. Paul Goldschmidt will be the hitter. Will Smith going over to the bump. Dave Roberts might be coming out with the hook here. Looks like he'll be calling on Bankasperius. He'll be bringing in the right-hander to face the right-hander, Paul Goldschmidt. Pitching change for the Dodgers. Hold up. Ay, caray. All right, man. So Jack Dreyer is able to get 2 outs, but he does give up a double to Aaron Judge. And the Yankees do have the tying run at second, but with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Dave Roberts going with the right-hander, Bankasperius, to face the right-hander for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Oh, man, this is a good game. I mean, just from the jump, it started with fireworks. Holy moly. At first inning, we saw home runs from Aaron Judge. And then Shohei Ohtani responded with a solo shot of his own. Then the Bronx Bombers took over against Tony Gonsolin. They got themselves a 5-2, 5-3 lead after Shohei Ohtani hit his second home run of the ball game. And in that bottom of the 6th, the Dodger offense continued to put on the pressure. They wound up knocking out Max Fried, the starter for the Yankees. And they wound up not only tying the game, but giving themselves a 1-run lead here. As the score is now 6-5 Dodgers, top of the 7th. The Yankees with 2 outs in the inning. Good ball game, BNS. Definitely. E-Dog, it is this what MLB needs. A presentation has been very good. Not only the presentation has been good, E-Dog, but the game has been kind of living up to the hype as well. And that's very important as well. When you got those two combinations, it's a perfect thing. Definitely. BNS, proud of the Dodgers for fighting back. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out, man. I hope you guys are enjoying the game. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the call. So we have a pitching change. Bankasperius in his 19th game now for the Dodgers. 4-0 record, 2.80 ERA, 2.80 on that ERA. Going up against Paul Goldschmidt with 2 outs and Aaron Judge at second. Aaron Judge representing the tying run for the Yankees. Paul Goldschmidt 1 for 3 with a solo home run. Bankasperius from the stretch. A look at Judge. 1-0 pitch coming up to Paul Goldschmidt. That's a breaking pitch, low and away. Balls behind. 2 balls, no strikes. Designator for the Yankees, Ben Rice on deck. Kasperius with the 2-0 pitch to Goldschmidt. That one is outside. 3 balls, no strikes. It wouldn't be the worst thing to walk him. Take your chances with the left-hander, Ben Rice, perhaps. .30 pitch. Pitch inside. Called the strike. 3-1 to Goldschmidt. .31 pitch from Kasperius. Grounder. Shortstop Miguel Rojas. Throw to first. In time to get Goldschmidt. And that'll be the 3rd out. Kasperius gets out of the inning unscathed. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Stretch time at Dodger Stadium. All right, guys. Dodgers will take a 6-5 lead into the bottom of the 7th. You guys know what time it is, man. It's time for the 7th inning stretch. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is Chin Music, our 51st episode. Appreciate you guys hanging out on a Friday evening. Beautiful Friday evening out here in beautiful Southern California. And this is the 7th inning stretch. You guys ready? All right, here we go. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back for its root. Root for the Dodgers. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Dodgers up 6-5 as we go to the bottom of the 7th. How we doing out there? All right, coming up for the Dodgers. It'll be the top of the lineup. Shohei Ohtani, Teoscar Hernandez, Will Smith. You're not going to want to miss Shohei's at-bat. Shohei Ohtani already with 2 home runs in this ball game. Dare I say, does he go for his 3rd? Oh, my, oh, my. All right, as we take a quick look, what was that final in that San Diego game? Ay, caray. Yeah, the Padres held off the Pirates 3-2. That game is a final. So Padres beat the Pirates. Don't forget the Giants ended up beating the Marlins 2-0. Oh, man, both those games were tight. Giants 2-0 over the Marlins. Padres 3-2 over the Pirates. They're in the bottom of the 8th in Arizona. Nationals with a 9-6 lead over the Diamondbacks. Bottom of the 8th in Seattle. Mariners with a 6-3 lead over the Minnesota Twins. And we're going to the bottom of the 7th at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers with a 6-5 lead over the Yankees. Shohei Ohtani, Teoscar Hernandez, Will Smith do up. So Shohei Ohtani coming up here in the bottom of the 7th. Look at this. Judge 2 for 4 with a home run and a double. Ohtani 2 for 3 with 2 home runs. Now facing the left-hander, Tim Hill. First pitch swinging, foul ball, strike 1. Shohei Ohtani with 15 home runs in the month of May. Ties Duke Snyder and Pedro Guerrero for tops. Look at that. Ohtani with a flare. Shallow center. Volpe with an over-the-head catch. Makes the catch on Ohtani. That was a tough play by Volpe out there in shallow center, but he's able to make the grab. As Ohtani is retired here in the bottom of the 7th. 1 down for the Dodgers. Puro side action by Volpe. Deep concentration is able to make the catch. 1 down for the Yankees. Oh, and that was a blistered bat. That bat got torched up. Puro broken bat. All right, that'll do it. Tim Hill was there just to face Shohei Ohtani. Pitching change at Dodger Stadium. All right, looks like Brett Boone will be bringing in the right-hander Yeti. Yeti. That's Y-E-R-R-Y. Yeti de los Santos. Ay, caray. Yeti de los Santos takes over on the bump with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th, set to face Teoscar Hernandez. Yeti. Just be non-stop about to go grab a helmet with ice cream. Nice, brother. Hey, speaking of ice cream, so I was shopping at Food for Less earlier this week. So Food for Less has these, and I'll show you guys ice cream. Hold up. So we were shopping around over at Food for Less, and they had these mugs right here. 2 for $5. I was like, what? I had to do like a double take, and I'm like, dude, 2 for $5, dude. I'm all over this. 1.5 quart. 2 for $5. I was like, dude. So I ended up grabbing obviously one of my favorites, Rocky Road and mint chocolate chip. 2 for $5 at Food for Less. I was like, dude, I'm on it. Hell yeah. We jumped on it. So we'll be probably having some pizza and ice cream after the game. All Little League status. So just an FYI, man, straight up. 2 for $5, man. All right, Yeti de los Santos takes over on the bump in his 9th game now for the Yankees. 1.64 ERA. 0-1 pitch to Teoscar Hernandez with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Dodgers with a 6-5 lead. It's a grounder. Nice backhand by the third baseman. Cabrera, throw to first on a bounce. Goldschmidt picks it for the 2nd out. Teoscar Hernandez retired on that ground out. Yeah, man. I mean, for me, ice cream is ice cream. I mean, I know there's levels. Definitely, of course, I understand that. But at the end of the day, for me, ice cream is ice cream. Blindfold me, I wouldn't be able to tell. You put a blindfold on me, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'd be like, I just would be able to tell you the flavor. That's about it. But I wouldn't be able to tell you what brand it is. I'm just a sucker for ice cream. Any kind of ice cream. All right, no balls, 2 strikes. The count of Will Smith with 2 outs here now. In the bottom of 7th for the Dodgers. 0-2 pitch from De Los Santos. And that one will be a base hit over the head of the leaping second baseman. Inning continues for the Dodgers. Will Smith with a 2-out single. That'll bring up Freddie Freeman. Oh, yeah, that thrifty ice cream, BNS. Woof. Not only was it good, but the odd shape of it, right? It would be all square. It would be like in a square, right? Like the scoop would be a square. So it had a dope shape as well. All right, first pitch to Freddie from Yeti. Yeti to Freddie. That one's fouled back. Strike 1. Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers tonight. 2 for 3 with a single, a double, and an RBI. Batting .365 for the Dodgers. Yeti's 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Freddie comes up empty as he's quickly in the hole against Yeti. No balls, 2 strikes. E-Dog says they sell the scooper online. Get out of here. That is awesome. Pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Freddie. Oh, yes. Puro Dodger banners. Throw them up. Throw them up. 1-2 pitch. That one misses outside. Nice take by Freddie Freeman to even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So runner at first for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the 7th. With 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Freddie Freeman. Yeti De Los Santos from the stretch. His 2-2 pitch. Freddie connects. Keeps it fair down the left field line. To the window, to the wall. Will Smith pumps the brakes over at third. Freddie Freeman with another double for the Dodgers. Runners in scoring position with 2 down. Inning continues. Andy Paez now coming up. Oh, Freddie Freeman, stay hot. That was a splitter, and look at Freddie Freeman. Cue shot down the left field line for the Dodgers for that 2-out double. Nice piece of hitting by Freddie, and he kept it fair. Oh, that was beautiful. So now the Dodgers, with 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs, gives Andy Paez a chance. Sucker free, let's fucking go. BNS, ay caray, Freddie. Let's go, Frostman. Meeting in the ladies' room. Ay caray, break it up. Big opportunity here for Andy Paez. Will Smith at third. Will Smith at third. Ay caray. Will Smith at third. Freddie Freeman at second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Big opportunity for Andy Paez. Ay caray, Unique. Ah. First pitch to Pages. Up the middle for a base hit. Will Smith comes in. They're waving in Freddie. Throw to the plate. Throw will be safe. Dodgers take a 7-5 lead. Dodgers take an 8-5 lead. Oh, man. Aaron Boone doesn't want to check the replay here. That was close. Oh, my goodness. But Andy Pages comes through on a laser beam. Up the middle over to center field. Scores Will Smith easily. Freddie Freeman was getting waved in by third base coach Dino Ebel. Throw to the plate, and Freddie Freeman, as of right now, beat it. But did he really? Oh, man. Let's look at the slide. Is he safe or out? Oh, my goodness. He might be safe by a toe. By a Mookie Betts toe. Sucker Free says he's safe. BNS, safe. So Aaron Boone and the Yankees are reviewing this. This is going to be a big call here. Are the Dodgers up by 2 or are they up by 3? Remember, you need undisputable evidence. Here we go. After review, Freddie Freeman saved. Dodgers up by 3. 8-5. Oh, Freddie Freeman. Wow. Heck of a slide. Kept that foot down low. And by a toe, by a Mookie Betts toe, he's called safe at the plate. What a slide. 8-5 Dodgers. Oh, my goodness. Inning continues. Here's Tommy Edman. And the Dodgers doing all this with 2 outs. We said it before, we'll say it again. 2 outs will be backbreakers again for the Dodgers in the postseason. They were backbreakers last year. We said it multiple times. 2 out hits and RBIs and runs will be backbreakers. And you saw what happened. Game 5, that's all I'm saying, straight up. And we're seeing it again this season. Dodgers are able to clutch up again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, account to Tommy Edman. So Dodgers already with 2 big runs here in the bottom of the 7th. 1-2 pitch. Check over at first. Andy Pages back to the bag safely. One-two pitch. DNS, that scared me. We need Freddie. Keep in mind, too, guys, Freddie Freeman is not like 100% either with that ankle. He's constantly getting treatment. An hour, 2 hours before the ball game, getting taped up. And to see him run the bases the way he does, as that one is just fouled out by Tommy Edman. 1 ball, 2 strikes remains the count. To see him run the bases in big moments for the Dodgers, that's incredible to see. That's why I'm saying I don't expect Mookie Betts to be out that long, especially when you're seeing what Freddie Freeman is doing for the Dodgers. You stump your toe on a piece of furniture. All right, maybe a game. I'll give you maybe 2, Mookie, but then after that, you need to get your butt back on the lineup. Max Muncy on deck. 2-2 pitch. De Los Santos to Tommy Edman. That one's popped foul. Looks like Andy Pages was off to the races. Back to first. Goes Pages on that foul ball from Tommy Edman. 2 balls, 2 strikes remains the count. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. 8-5 already, Dodgers. Two-two pitch. Breaking pitch, low and inside. Count goes full to Tommy Edman. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Max Muncy on deck. It's a packed house at Dodger Stadium tonight, as the Dodgers take an 8-5 lead here in the bottom of the 7th. De Los Santos payoff pitch to Tommy Edman. And Tommy fouls that one off. Tommy Edman staying alive. Standing room only. Payoff pitch again to Tommy Edman. Tommy Edman. And that one is booted. Throw to first. Not in time. Tommy Edman is safe. Inning continues for the Dodgers. That was off the glove of Oswald Peraza. And Brett Boone out there to probably come out with the hook for the Yankees. Oh, man. Credit Tommy Edman with a bad ankle. Able to beat that throw. As we'll have a pitching change with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Wow. PNS, they're going to hate us in the Bronx. They already do, brother. They've been hating us. Rightfully so. I get it. All right, Brian Hedrick. Brian Hedrick will come in to replace Yeti de Los Santos on the mound, as he'll be facing, it's the left-hander, Max Muncy. So Brett Boone's going to go lefty-lefty matchup. Brings in the left-hander, Brent Hedrick, to face the lefty, Max Muncy, with runners at second and first and 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th for the Dodgers. Jenny with the check-in. Jenny, how about this ball game, Jenny? Wow. Welcome in. E-Dog, remember, the Mets come to Dodger Stadium starting Monday for what I believe will be a 4-game series. Is that right? Let's check that schedule real quick. I think they play 4, bro. So Mets, yep, it's a 4-game series, Monday through Thursday. Wow, 4-game series. Four games, Freddie, against the Mets. Oh. Little drone shot. Let's go. All right, bottom of the 7th, 2 on, 2 outs for the Dodgers. New pitcher for the Yankees going against Max Muncy, who jumps on the first pitch, but he pulls the heck out of it. Foul ball, strike 1. Brent Hedrick in his 6th game. No ERA. 6 1/3 innings of work. Rob Lowe taking in the moment. 1 pitch to Max. Down the pipe. Hedrick gets ahead of Muncy. No balls, 2 strikes. Max Muncy was intentionally walked in his first at-bat. Hedrick's 0-2 pitch to Max. Muncy with a foul ball. At-bat continues. 8-5 Dodgers, bottom of the 7th. 0-2 pitch. Max Muncy is able to foul that one off. At bat continues for Max. Two on, two outs, no balls, 2 strikes to Max. And Hedrick strikes out Max Muncy on that swing and miss. Inning over for the Dodgers. Dodgers do tack on a couple of runs, and they take an 8-5 lead into the top of the 8th. Oh, that was a good inning. Good inning. Good clutch inning, especially considering the fact that they did it with 2 outs. That was huge. Brutal backbreaker status there. So again, in that inning, we saw Shohei Ohtani fly out for the first out. Teoscar Hernandez grounded out. Then Will Smith singled. Freddie Freeman doubled. So that got runners at third and second with 2 outs. And Andy Baez with a big clutch base hit to drive in 2 runs. Drove in Will Smith and Freddie Freeman after review. And Freddie Freeman did indeed score the second run to give the Dodgers an 8-5 lead going into the top of the 8th. Coming up for the Yankees, it'll be designated hitter Ben Rice, shortstop Anthony Volpe, and catcher Austin Wells due up, as the Yankees are now chasing 3. And I'm keeping an eye out. Who will the Dodgers bring out on the mound? Remember, Ben Kasparias was pitching for the Dodgers in the top of the 7th. We'll see if the Dodgers stay with Ben Kasparias or if they'll bring in a new pitcher. We'll see what Dave Roberts does. Chris76, what up, brother? Apple presentation is nice. I like the corner bottom analytics on each player. Chris, I agree with the presentation. It's nice. Although I will admit, I do not like not that I don't like them, but I just feel like it's too much information. But I'm cool with them being there. Like, it's cool. But every time I look at it, it's like, oh, come on. 20% chance that the guy's going to get on base? Really? I feel like it's just a little over the top. But I get it. It's cool. I'm cool with it there. But, man, I'm loving the drone shots from Apple. Those Apple Plus drone shots are beautiful. Especially when you capture a beautiful stadium like Dodger Stadium, bro. But yeah, Chris, welcome in. Chin Music, a baseball podcast. And look at that. Speaking of drone shots, 8-5 as we go to the top of the 8th. Ben Kasparias is back on the bump facing Ben Rice. And shout out to Chris. Chavez Ravine is straight bumping. Shout out to Chris at the ball game. Taking in the game. Freddie, are you at the ball game? I know Just Freddie's usually at the ball game as well. But yeah, Ben Kasparias back on the bump for the Dodgers. 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed by Ben Rice. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, he's going Sunday? Okay. Shouts to Just Freddie. He'll be at the ball game Sunday. Remember, Sunday is an ESPN game. Tomorrow's a Fox game. And programming note here on Chin Music, I will not be able to bring the game to you guys tomorrow. I do have a gig, so I'll be occupied with that. I'll be tuned in on my phone, though, at the gig. Sunday, I'm hoping to get back on. Not 100% sure yet, as Ben Kasparias loses Ben Rice for a leadoff Yankee walk to begin the top of the 8th. So hopefully Sunday I could get back on. Not 100% sure just yet. BNS, 1 p.m. tomorrow? No. Are you sure tomorrow's? If the ball game's tomorrow at 1, then I'm in. But no, I think it's an evening game, brother. Let's double check. So Sunday's game is at 4 o'clock. It's an ESPN game, so it's at 4 o'clock. 1-0 pitch, Kasparias to Anthony Volpe. That one's called a strike. Evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, so 4:10 start on Sunday as we see Tanner Scott begin to warm up for the Dodgers, left-handed pitcher in that Dodger bullpen. Saturday will be 4:15. 4:15 start. That one's popped up. Shallow right. Tommy Edman going out there to make the grab. That'll be the first down in the top of the 8th. Volpe retired. So again, Saturday, tomorrow, the 31st, 4:15 start. And yeah, definitely, yeah, my gig starts at 7. There's no way. I got to be over there ready to go by 7. So, no, I won't be able to call tomorrow's game as we see the Dodger upcoming schedule. Here's Austin Wells. Runner at first, one out. Nice breaking pitch inside, swung on and missed by Wells. Strike 1. Pitch way upstairs. Piñata status. Wells comes up empty. And Casperis with that high cheese gets out in front. No balls, 2 strikes. Look at the NL West standings as of right now. Dodgers with a 1.5 game lead up on the Padres, 2.5 games up on the Giants, and 7 games up on the Padres. Excuse me, on the Diamondbacks. Ay caray. 0-2 pitch to Austin Wells. Check swing. No swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Second baseman for the Yankees, Jorbit Vivas on deck. Tanner Scott figures to come to pitch the top of the 9th. Excuse me, the bottom of the 8th. Wait, yeah, the top of the 9th. Oh, swing, no! Austin Wells got rung up. Was that peeping Tom status? Gotta look at that again. It's a breaking pitch curveball. Oh, yeah. That's basically a swing. Let's give him the swing. And Jason Dominguez. He'll be pinch hitting for Jorbit Vivas. Jason Dominguez batting .239, 6 home runs, 24 RBIs. So runner at first, 2 outs for the Yankees. Mark Pryor out there probably to talk on how they want to attack Jason Dominguez. Pinch hitting for Vivas here in the top of the 8th with 2 down. 8-5 Dodgers. So Ben Casparius versus Jason Dominguez. Casparius from the stretch. A look over at first. First pitch to Dominguez. It's low and inside. Ball 1. Rookie Jason Dominguez. That's a big guy right there. Ben Rice at first with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th for the Yankees. 1-0 pitch. Casparius hits the outside corner for strike 1. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like it's just too much info. Jason Dominguez, home run probability, 2%. Like, really? Like, as we see a base hit over to right field. Ben Rice continues over to third. Yankees with runners on the corners, 2 outs. Yankees will bring the tying run to the plate. Oswald Peraza is the scheduled hitter. As Jason Dominguez goes to right field for that 2-out single for the Yankees. And looks like the Yankees are bringing in a pinch hitter. J.C. Escarra, batting .245. It's a left-handed hitter for the Yankees. Dave Roberts has a left-handed pitcher, Tanner Scott, warming up. Dave Roberts looks like he's going to go. Is he going? Yes, he is. He'll be calling on Tanner Scott. Pitching change at Dodger Stadium. 2 on, 2 outs. Tying run at the plate for the Yankees. As Dave Roberts will come out with the hook. Oh, boy. So Tanner Scott will come in to replace Ben Kasparius. Holy moly. All right, man. Look, we know the woes for Tanner Scott, but this is a big opportunity to get himself back on the right track. Yes, E-Dog, exactly what you're saying, brother. This could be big for Scott. He's got to get 1 out. He could do it. And he's going lefty-lefty. That's the important thing. Unless, I don't know if the Yankees, if Aaron Boone will have a counter to that move from Dave Roberts. See who they have on the bench. They got right-hander DJ LeMahieu. And they have another right-hander, Pablo Reyes. So Aaron Boone does have 2 right-handed hitters. He does have 2 right-handed hitters. So Aaron Boone can definitely counter that move from Dave Roberts. But nevertheless, this is a big opportunity for Tanner Scott. This is huge. We'll see what the Yankees do. But the Yankees will have runners on the corners with 2 outs, tying run at the plate for New York. Tanner Scott, the new pitcher for the Dodgers. Only needs to get 1 out to get the Dodgers out of the jam. And Aaron Boone will be going with the pinch hitter. DJ LeMahieu will replace J.C. Escarra. So Aaron Boone bringing in the right-hander as a counter to Dave Roberts bringing in the left-hander Tanner Scott. And we're looking at what Tanner Scott did in Cleveland on Wednesday for the Dodgers. Ay caray. Don't forget Alex Vesia, too, served up a big 3-run home run. Basically, game over there in Cleveland. All right, Tanner Scott in his 27th game, 0-1 record, 4.62 ERA. Has runners on the corners with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Tying run at the plate for the Yankees in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch, swinging, fouled back, strike 1. DJ LeMahieu for the New York Yankees, banging a .184. As he was going all out on that first pitch as he fouled it back for strike 1. Tanner Scott from the stretch, 0-1 pitch to LeMahieu. That one is popped up. Shallow center. Andy Baez coming in. Will make the grab. Inning over for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott gets LeMahieu for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th we go. 8-5 Dodgers. Oh, man. That was huge. Now, let me say this now because same scenario happened in Cleveland. Kind of what we're seeing here. So, in the game in Cleveland, Tanner Scott did the exact same thing. He got a big out. He got a big out to get the Dodgers out of I believe, the 6th or 7th inning. Let's say the 7th inning. But then Dave Roberts had him come back in the top half of the inning. And that's where I'm kind of like, all right, Dave Roberts, like, he's got to sit down. He's he had a big out. That's it. Like, sit him down. That's it. Okay. Let him finish off on a high note. No need to bring him back out. You still have Alex Vesia, Anthony Banda, Luis Garcia. You still have pitchers that you could bring in. I'm saying for Tanner Scott, he just got a huge out right there. 2 on, 2 outs. Tying run at the plate. He gets LeMahieu to pop out weakly to center. There, he leaves on a high note. Great job, Tanner Scott. Think about what you did today. You leave on a high note. Thank you. You're done. Get somebody fresh to pitch the top of the ninth. That's just me. So I'm hoping Dave Roberts is able to do that. So we'll see what he does. I don't know. He's going to do what he's going to do. But I'm just basing it off what we saw last time. Yes, el otro Saint Scott. Saint, I'm telling you, brother. we as Dodger fans, we got to start backing up our own players, just the way we called it. Why? Because when they do good, we're the first ones as fans to be all over them. We're bootlicking, we're fluffing their balls, we're loving these players, right? So when they do bad, we got to be up there to pick them up, man. It's not always negative. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. We got to keep it positive here. Chin music, man. Come on. It's not all about crapping on players when they do bad. Yeah, obviously we're going to talk crap here and there, but at the same time, hey, got to try to pick them up, man. Oh, line drive by Conforto. Right into the glove of the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. That'll be the first out. All right, looks like we got some defensive changes here. Let me read these out to you guys, man. Lot of movement. Pablo Reyes replaces Jason Dominguez Bayonet playing third base. LeMahieu remains in the game as a second baseman. As we see Miguel Rojas, the ninth hitter for the Dodgers. As he's facing Brent Hedrick, who's back on the bump. You see, that was a long inning there for Hedrick. And some pitchers, could be waiting in the dugout and go back out there and pitch, but some relievers can't do that. And I'm starting to think that maybe Tanner Scott has a hard time sometimes when he gets a big out. He goes to sit for a long time, and then you expect him to kind of bring that same intensity into a clean inning, and he falls apart a little bit. I mean, he's a professional. He should be able to do that regardless, but still. When your pitchers are sometimes kind of breaking in big situations, you got to kind of baby them a little bit back into the swing of things. As we see Alex Vesia warming up as he figures to pitch the top of the ninth. Okay, I'm down with this move, regardless of what happens. But yeah, Tanner Scott needs to be sat down after a positive. He needs a positive outing, and he just got one right there. That's my whole thing. As we see a ground ball up the middle, fielded nicely by Volpe, throw to first, in time to get Rojas for the second out. So with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th, Shohei Ohtani will be coming up. Remember, Shohei Ohtani with 2 home runs tonight for the Dodgers. So yes, again, we all seen the woes from Tanner Scott the last few games. Tanner Scott needs some good outings. He already got one. Sit him down. That's it. All right, you got the big out. Sit down. Go hit the showers. You did your thing. Get ready for tomorrow. We'll let somebody else close. That's it. You work them back slowly. All right, Shohei Ohtani with 2 home runs, 2 for 4 in this ball game. It is 22nd. Pitch up and in from Hedrick. 2 balls, 1 strike to Shohei Ohtani. Shohei in the 6th hit his 22nd home run of the season. Now takes a pitch up and in from Hedrick. 2-1 pitch. Ohtani. With a high fly ball, shallow left, third baseman Pablo Reyes with the catch. And that'll be the third out as we go to the top of the ninth. Last chance for the Yankees. Top of the order coming up. All right, let's go. Let's do it. We'll be seeing Trent Grisham, Big Aaron Judge, and Cody Bellinger as the Yankees are chasing 3 going into the top of the ninth. And Alex Vesia, the left-handed pitcher for the Dodgers, figures to pitch that top of the ninth. El Dosade getting his rabbit's foot ready. As we go to the top of the ninth. Did I have it on swing? Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why it went on swing. Yeah, the stream deck has been tripping out a little bit, but sorry about that, guys. There was no need for that swing. Ay, caray. All right, let's go to the top of the ninth. 8-5 Dodgers. Last chance for the New York Yankees. New York Yankees came out blazing hot. First inning, we saw home runs from Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani. Aaron Judge flexing the glove as well. The Bronx Bombers went to work. They got themselves a lead. But the Dodgers were able to come back thanks to Shohei Ohtani's 2 home runs and some clutch hitting with 2 outs by the Dodger offense. Dodgers now have an 8-5 lead here in the top of the ninth. Last chance for New York. Pat Jasmino's like, sorry about that. Ay, caray. Lefty-lefty matchup as we see Alex Vesia on the bump now for the Dodgers. First pitch swinging. Trent Grisham over to center with that leadoff single for the Yankees. That'll bring up Aaron Judge. With a runner at first, nobody out. All right, we do got defensive switches as well. So from second base to center field goes Tommy Edman. From center field to left field goes Pages. Sam Kim replaces left fielder Michael Conforto, batting 8th, playing second base. And Alex Vesia, new pitcher for the Dodgers, now facing Aaron Judge, who's 2 for 4. First pitch from Alex Vesia, up and away, ball 1. Aaron Judge with a solo home run and a double tonight for the Yankees. Yankees chasing 3 here in the top of the ninth. Vesia's 1-0 pitch. That one's popped up. Shallow right. Kim calling for it. Kim will make the catch. Out in shallow right. Grisham back to first. Aaron Judge retired with that fly out. 1 down. Nice play by Sam Kim out there in shallow right. A nice pitch by Alex Vesia to pop out. Judge, here's Cody. Pitch upstairs, ball 1. Cody Bellinger 0 for 3 with the walk. Trent Grisham at first with 1 out here in the top of the ninth. Pitch up and in. Swing and a miss from Cody Bellinger evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Shouts to Exes who got some pizza now. I'm glad you guys got pizza, man. Enjoy it. Ay, caray. Saint, I don't know what happened. I didn't even realize I had punched the swing button. Sorry about that, guys. All right, that pitch is outside of Cody. Vesia falls behind. 2 balls, 1 strike. Paul Goldschmidt on deck for the Yankees. 8-5 Dodgers, top of the 9th. Vesia's 2-1 pitch. No lead from Grisham at first. That one is popped foul. Vesia evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dang, Excess. Enjoy that Pizza Hut. We have not had Pizza Hut in a long time. El Otro Saint was asking if it's Pizza Loca. Shouts to Pizza Loca. La Gigante, bro. 2-2 pitch. This one's popped up to center. Tommy Edman running will make the catch at the track. Cody Bellinger gave it a ride. But Tommy Edman with a nice running catch at the track for the 2nd out. And now the New York Yankees are down to their final out here in the top of the 9th. Nice running play by Tommy Edman out in center for the Dodgers. 2 down. Paul Goldschmidt will be the hitter for the Yankees. Runners still at first in Trent Grisham. Vesia's first pitch to Paul Goldschmidt. Pitch is low and inside, ball 1. Grisham will get to second. And I got to guess that would be a defensive indifference. Sure enough, it is. Runner at second. 2 down here in the top of the 9th for the Yankees. 1-0 pitch to Paul Goldschmidt. Outside corner called a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dustin May, Shohei Ohtani looking on. Aaron Judge, Austin Wells. Yankees chasing 3 here in the top of the 9th. 1-1 pitch to Paul Goldschmidt. Our line drive caught by Max Muncy. Game over. Dodgers win the first game. 8-5. Alex Vesia closes it down for the Dodgers. As the Dodgers take game 1. Game 1 of 3 of this weekend series at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers now go to 35-22. They have a 2-game lead on the Padres. Oh, that's a good comeback victory, guys. Definitely. 8-5. Bam.
Hey, Freddie was safe? That was a title runner, no?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, man. Just a good comeback win by the Dodgers. Of course, Shohei Ohtani with those 2 home runs. That first inning was crazy. Seeing Aaron Judge go deep and then Shohei Ohtani answering with a solo shot of his own. Saw the Bronx Bombers kind of give it to Tony Gonsolin. Saw a 2-run home run from Trent Grisham. Solo shots from Austin Wells. Paul Goldschmidt. Yankees had the lead for a while, but the Dodgers in that 6th inning, thanks to that home run, the 2nd home run of the night for Shohei Ohtani, and the Dodger offense with 2 outs. It was with 2 outs, guys. Dodger offense did their thing. Will Smith, Freddie Freeman, Andy Baez with a big clutch hit for the Dodgers. Oh, man. Happy wife popping in from the Savannah Banana game out in Anaheim. Yeah, big. That's a big win, guys. It is a big win. And hopefully it gets momentum going into the rest of these games Saturday and Sunday. Remember, tomorrow, Big Fox has the game. Big Fox will have the game tomorrow. Game time will be at 4:15 tomorrow afternoon game. on Big Fox. And then Sunday, I believe it's 4:10. Yeah, 4:10 on ESPN. And that's when I'm hoping to come back over on Chin Music. We'll see what happens. I'm not 100% sure yet. Believe it or not, Tony Gonsolin picks up the win. Remember, Tony Gonsolin was still on the bump when the Dodgers got that 5 spot, I believe. Was it? Oh, no, they got a 4 spot in the 6th. And Tony Gonsolin had just finished pitching the top of the 6th for the Dodgers. And he ends up picking up the win. He goes now to 3-1. Alex Fried with the loss. Dodgers give Max Fried his first loss. Max Fried now 7-1. And Alex Vesia picks up his second save of the season. Wow. That was awesome, guys. That was a great game. And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll start hearing how people, I'm pretty sure everybody enjoyed the Apple TV coverage. Those drone shots were a thing of beauty. And just like I said, what helps it out was the caliber and the quality of the baseball game that we saw as well. You know, it was a lot of runs. It was fireworks early. The Stars banging it out. Come on, man. It was just a good overall baseball game to watch. Definitely. All right, guys. I hate to do this, but I mean, you guys know how we call it. But let's see if, first of all, let's see if they raid. But shout outs to this guy. If you guys want to go talk crap, I'll leave it up to you guys. It's always fun to get another person's perspective on how they're doing. Anyway. There it is. Guys, thank you guys so much. This was Chin Music of Baseball Podcast, episode 51. Dodgers, 8 runs, 12 hits, no errors. How about the Yankees? Yankees had 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. And, man, that 6th inning was a thing of beauty, especially with 2 outs. And I keep saying it, and I'll say it again. 2-out hits. We've seen it be backbreakers in the playoffs for the Dodgers. And they will continue to be backbreakers going into the playoffs if the Dodgers are able to go that far, which they should be able to make it. Those 2-out hits, 2-out runs, backbreakers straight up. Happy Wife. Shout out to Happy Wife who checked in early and checks in late. As we say, peace out to everybody. Loto saying thank you so much for being here. BNS, Happy Wife. Chris76 checking in from Dodger Stadium. Just Freddie. DJ Access, Nalos Musica, Perpa Jazz, Untold Lie, Espiritu, E-Dog, thank you so much for holding it down. Much love. Jenny checked in to say hello. Yashua Mato was here as well. Big Gizmo. DJ Unique was hanging out with us. Frostman was also here. Who else was here, man? Jeez. Roger Doza, Benny, Scott. Everybody else, have a good night. Stick around for the raid. Peace out, guys. Peace out, man. Trying to end the stream here and I can't do it. There we go.